Are we live? I think we're live! Alright, back with some Mass Effect SuperStream. Right now I'm just converting some old stuff to Omnigel because I used a ton of it repairing the Mako when I was playing a lot last night. So I'm trying to get a healthier amount of Omnigel. But we've sold most of our stuff. So what I might do is take what I have left and go and try to outfit the rest of my squad. I was going around just checking everything. I made sure I got all the DLC installed, and as people show up in the stream, I'll probably repeat that as well. But I'm just going to do some logistical things right now, because I want to wait for some viewers to show up, because I want to pull people to see where they want me to go next. Because I can go to Feros, I can go to Pinnacle Station, or I can do Bring Down the Sky. So we'll just wait a little bit.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk
Standard.
about?
I've really enjoyed being really mean to Liara. We'll just continue to do that. I try to be a little nice to Kaidan, because I'm going to try to romance him, but it's probably too late. I was very rude to him earlier in the game. Rex is going to die later, but we've talked to him. Garrus, we've swayed to the dark side. Or I guess he was always with the dark side. We did not sway to the light side, rather. And that's about it. We have to go talk to Tali again, because my save was a little before that. But I look forward to doing the DLC. Maybe not Pinnacle Station. Pinnacle Station is mediocre. Bring Down the Sky is okay.
Shepard,
They're both okay.
you know the data you took from those Geth control. Those files have information that could be not.
Okay, so we're gonna be mean to Tali.
For your own people. I understand. Don't worry.
Cool. Give me a little bit of Renegade, but it also completed a quest. What level are we? We are level 45. We're close to level 50, and then as we get closer to the end of the game, like I've said in the past, I do plan on just upping myself straight to level 60, because the difference between level 50 and 60, it's not like we can get better gear or anything, and the enemies will scale with us. So I'll probably just make that bump.
Commander. This way, we'll know that we're hurting.
Very good. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Okay.
Commander.
Ashley.
You made the right. If you haven't.
So Ashley, the fact that Ashley agrees with us means we did the Renegade thing.
Ma'am.
Cool. And Rex.
Shepard.
That's it.
Rex.
So now I'm going to take some time to equip people. I don't have much armor. In fact, I might want to take the time to go buy some stuff from our friend. We want to give her a better. Well, that's pretty good. Unity amp. Prodigy amp, I think, is the best one. I'm actually going to give that to her. Unity amp is all around good. Prodigy amp, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna do Prodigy for Liara. We can give Kaidan the other one. We need to give Tali a much better Omni tool. It's not great. Oh, I thought I must have picked up Quarian armor and maybe sold it. Crap. That's okay. Let's go and give her the Avalanche. And again, I'm taking the time to actually upgrade my crew as I wait for some viewers to flood in here. They're really gonna flood in. Okay, so give Rex some stuff here, and probably the Scram Rail would be good for him. My goal here, what I would like to do is I'm going to do Shredder rounds with him as well. Yeah. I'm probably going to bring Rex and Ashley with me to Feros. So we'll worry about, getting them all set up. I could buy Garrus just a really, really good sniper rifle. But, it's not really that big of a deal. Kinetic Coil is great. And we'll give him Inferno rounds just for fun. We do have some Turian armor. Can he wear medium? Well, we don't have any medium Turian armor right now. This is a direct upgrade for him, though. Energized plating, no. We'll give him shields. Cool. Who's left? Kaidan and Ashley. Kaidan, we've got a new amp for you. Gemini amp, I think, is what I wanted to do, right? Well, these are all pretty... we'll give him the Unity direct upgrade. We need... Well, he's got an okay... Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. We'll give him a better pistol. Okay, he's good. And then Ashley... We need to get her some armor. We can give her a Tsunami 8, which is pretty good. And then we'll give her shredder rounds and frictionless materials and I guess a rail extension. Cool. And that should do it. I mean, I'll go and talk to this guy and see if he's able to sell us anything for like Quarians or something.
You bet, man.
Look, oh, we're at level 10 armor. That's some good shit right there. There's really nothing that I particularly want right now. If we do Pinnacle Station, we might be able to get some really good stuff. When you finish Pinnacle Station, it unlocks this little apartment that you can go to, and you can order supplies through it, and it sends you the best stuff in the whole game. But you need a ton of money to dump on it, which is why I've waited quite a long time to do that. So I think I'm going to go do Pinnacle Station, because the stream is just starting now. It's just starting up now, so I find Pinnacle Station to be a little boring, so it might be good to just go ahead and do that now. And, you know, I've taken some time to upgrade my crew here and there, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Drinking wine again. It's fantastic. Argus Row, I believe, yeah, Pinnacle Station. We've been everywhere else. You know what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go to Feros. I'm not going to Feros. Rather, I'm going to Attican Beta. And I'm going to do this Hercules... the Hercules system. There's a really annoying planet. This is the planet with the monkeys. Very annoying. I'm just going to get it out of the way now so that I can just do...
Message coming in.
I can just do all sorts of good story missions for the rest of the game. When we finish Feros, it's going to open up 1 or 2 extra side quests, but nothing huge. Alright, now we finished most of our side quests too. I'll have to show that off. We don't need medallions anymore. The only thing we need are, I believe, minerals, and we need 1 more Prothean data disk. We shouldn't have too much trouble doing that. Alright, so we're going to Elandia. This planet sucks. It's so mountainous. It's terrible. It doesn't matter who we bring here. I don't think we have to fight anything. We just have to kill monkeys. It's very strange. But Garrus can do all of our decryption, so as long as we bring him. Actually, Ashley and Rex are 2 squad mates that we cannot bring exclusively to Feros, because then we won't have anybody who has electronics. And we need somebody with electronics who can open doors, like certain doors and things like that. So let's just start making our rounds on this planet. As you can see, we're just in... It's just very mountainous. And whoever designed this, I hate. But I'm just going to be a little quiet for a couple minutes as I drink my wine and try to traverse this horrible, horrible planet. Alright, come on, buddy. We're almost there. Got it. This is the worst planet. It is the worst planet. I swear. This and Castin, which we went to for one of the Geth things, is like the worst because of how hilly it is. It's really, really awful. Whoever designed this. Oh, this thing. This thing is weird. I think picking this up does set some sort of flag for Mass Effect 2 and 3, but I don't quite remember what it is or what it does. But it's nothing tangible. It's just it's like an Easter egg. But you can only access this if you have if you went and talked to Sha'ira on the Citadel. Okay. Well, we got some XP for it. Where is it? Yeah, it says, like, you get a trinket from the consort and it starts glowing, and then, like, you have a flashback, and it basically tells a story about how Protheans came, and they talked to prehistoric humans. Well, not talked to, but they, you know, prehistoric humans had an encounter with Protheans. It's interesting. It's interesting. Either way, I'm not going to go straight for the debris. I want to go probably here first, because trying to traverse over these mountains is a fucking nightmare, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to go back this way instead. I see some people coming into the chat now. I just want to let you know I've installed my DLC. I knew I had it somewhere on my PC. I've got it properly set up now. So I think I'm going to do Pinnacle Station first, because you can get a ton of XP and money. It's a little boring. I'd like to get it out of the way, but it also opens up the opportunity to get that apartment where you can order tons and tons of the best gear in the game. So we can, you know, set up our teammates to have some really good stuff. And then, of course, there's going to be Bring Down the Sky, and then there's going to be Feros. And then from there, we do Vermeer. After Feros, that'll open up one extra side quest system. Then Vermeer, and then the end of the game. So, like I said last time, we're much closer to the end of the game than the beginning at this point. We're definitely more than halfway done, mostly because I've done all the side questing early. The Mako is just fucking crazy as we go along these cliffs. Hang on one second, I'm going to tab out just for a brief moment. Well, alright then. Fine, Twitch. Don't allow me to look at the viewer list. I get it. Jerk. I hope everyone's night is going well. It's Saturday night, but I have Monday off. I love this long weekend. It's great. We're going to kill some monkeys. If you're Paragon, you don't kill any monkeys except the one that has what you need. If you're Renegade, you kill as many monkeys as you fucking can. We're going to kill a lot of monkeys. Oh, and there's... Well, let's get these minerals first. You know. Oh, don't tell me. I don't even know if it's worth me traversing this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can make it up this. Again, the design of the planets are good, and the Mako is good, but when you put them together, it's a fucking nightmare. Having to, like, go up and down these mountains, and ugh. Come on. There we go. I'm curious to know if there's anyone on YouTube that's actually, like, sat down and watched these really long stream sessions, or maybe they've broken it up into multiple viewing pieces. I don't know if there's, like, any video-on-demand viewers who have actually been following this whole series. Maybe one day. Because, I mean, I plan on doing the whole trilogy. It would be a full series playthrough. And, again, once we get to 2 and 3, I do plan on listening to more of the dialogue and making it more of a viewing experience for the story. All right, here's the stupid monkeys.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
I don't know. A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with it. Oh, jeez. All right, hang on one second. I want to refresh Twitch. Because the chat is giving me the... Not, like, people in the chat, but the chat is giving me problems. There we go. Haven't died for a while. I'm pretty pleased with myself there. And we have to go up here, I believe. Well, let's go and get this first. But the beginning of this playthrough has just been riddled with problems. Just riddled with problems. But it's gotten much better. We've finally been diligent enough to gear ourselves up instead of just trying to finish the game without putting any new gear on as we level up. We're getting close to being able to get the Spectre level 10 stuff. That's going to be really, really nice. And we're going to come into so much more money as we finish up the rest of these quests. The main quests, especially the DLC, which will be very nice. Though now that I'm thinking about it, I was really excited to bring Ashley and Rex to Feros, and Rex has no electronics. Nobody has any electronics except my tech folks and Caden. Well, he counts as a tech person. And Liara does, too. Rex does not have electronics, I'm, like, fairly certain, so we can't rely on him for that, even if I got points to put into decryption for myself. So we might as well take someone like Garrus or Liara. Probably not Liara because she only has electronics. We need both. Alrighty, and we're going over to the mine over there. Actually, can we come over here and just kill these monkeys? Like, there's like these little settlements of monkeys. Maybe we can just kill all of them.
I'm on my way.
Guess we at least had it coming.
Personally, I would have just thrown a rock.
No, we're not getting Renegade for that.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Huh. I thought you got Renegade for killing all the monkeys. Maybe only inside the mine. I don't know. Alrighty, this is definitely where we need to be. So you can run up and like search the monkeys, but I know for a fact you have to go inside the mine. Do they really expect you to search every single monkey? That's ridiculous.
All, Shepard.
But the one you need is inside the mine. Monkey murderer, says Justin's 1990. Indeed. We're going to kill as many as we can down here. I thought you got Renegade for every single one that you killed, but I guess not. Actually, that's probably on Feros with killing the colonists, which we are probably going to do.
Area secured.
None of these have... It's like one that's way deep down. And, like, did they really expect you to search every single goddamn monkey? Yes, I think they did. Don't run away from me. Cool. And just getting this extra stuff will allow us to get more Omni Gel, because we used a ton of it last go around. But it's definitely one of these ones that's down here. Is it you? No. Cool. The amount of money, you cannot discount the amount of money you get for hacking things. That's why I'm so adamant about having someone with electronics and decryption in your group at all times. It's so useful. So terribly useful. Right, we can give Ashley fitness. Bump this up. This is kind of all she's good for. Just someone who can take a ton of damage. It's got to be down here. Nope. It's got to be this one. It has to be.
He dropped the data module.
It's a miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Cool. Got that. Yeah, see, we're hitting level 9 stuff. And some of those vendors will give us level 10 stuff, but like we naturally will be able to pick up level 9 stuff, which means we're getting very close to level 50. That's great. Apparently there's Geth down here. That doesn't make any sense to me, but sure. Wow, those are all snipers. Holy crap, hit immunity, just in case. You can still die with immunity, I want to point out. It's not uncommon. Look at this motherfucker just running up on us. We're overheated. Now, this is why we brought Ashley. Look, she's got immunity too. She's just running around taking no damage. Garrus, is he using his sniper rifle? No, he's using a pistol. Garrus, use your sniper rifle. I worked hard to get you that. Get rid of these destroyers. We're getting to the point where we're going to need a better assault weapon. We might actually have some trouble with if we go straight to Pinnacle Station. It might be worth trying to get to level 50 quickly. Maybe, I don't know. If we get to level 50 quickly, then we can get the level 10 Spectre weapons, which I know we can afford at this point. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. That should do it.
Negative contacts.
Cool. Alright, let's go back to the ship. Who in this group has high first aid? It's not me. Oh, apparently I leveled up Garrus's first aid because I needed to get him to electronics. Ashley also has high first aid, though I'm really not going to be using Ashley in any circumstances. That's okay. Alrighty, so we're done here. Making real good progress. Well, wait, area map. We have to go somewhere else, right? No, I think we're done. Journal. Yeah, that's it. So, all that's left are these stupid minerals. And we're definitely on track. We should be able to get the rest very easily without going out of our way. So, between all the other systems left, we'll definitely get the minerals without having to look any of them up, I think. And otherwise, we got all the Matrix writings, the Solarian ID tags, and the Turian insignias, and the Prothean data disks, apparently, so we're all set. Okay, so we're done here, and, I'm gonna go to Pinnacle Station. I'm gonna do Pinnacle Station. We've already gone to all these systems, but Pinnacle Station is there now because I've installed the DLC properly. So let's do it! Some people may have never even seen some of this DLC, particularly Bring Down the Sky. It was a very big hassle to try to find. But now it comes with the Mass Effect Trilogy the Mass Effect Trilogy, which I don't have from Origin, but I downloaded this DLC a long time ago. I'm playing on the Steam version. It's kind of a hassle to install with the Steam version, though.
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator.
Well, we're gonna kick your ass. All your stupid scores. So
Go
I think we have to get
human.
the top
I'm
score in,
undoing.
like, literally every category. But again, it's gonna give us a ton of XP. It's gonna give us all kinds of good stuff. What's up, Sergeant Daga?
Nice to have you aboard, Commander.
Okay.
Commander Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station.
I'm glad I got the invite.
You'll be training in the combat simulator.
So we'll do all this.
The scores are
And as we
tallied.
go through all this,
Go
how's
talk to Hawk
everyone
over.
doing tonight? I hope
Scores
you're having a
are
good
tallied.
weekend.
Fantastic.
I'm having a good weekend, and I'll tell you why, because it's a long weekend. Viewers, Justin's 1990, are you upping your views? No! I think that's the other Justin who leaves comments on my YouTube channel. I don't know. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me. My voice is a little messed up from last night. I was laughing a lot. Okay. So, we have to beat all of these people. Who the fuck is Bryant? Anyway, Vidinos has the top scores for all these. As you can see, they're all under a minute or so. So it's really not too hard. I don't think it's too hard to beat him. We'll see how our weapon does here.
Get me back in that simulator. Nothing makes my deal.
So, you must be... Do you need something? I'm
Okay,
sure
so we talked
it's a
to him.
There's I'm a technical genius on a... Ha! Which combat mode? Time trial, capture, survival, or hunt?
Okay, let's do time trial first.
Let's try one of the
And which course? I've got the warehouse
Let's
or
try tropical.
courses.
So we've got like 8 or 9 of these missions that we have to do.
I think I'll see how I do with the tropical course.
We give you some dummy grenades and...
Who is best in this? Probably Liara and Tali. I think those are my 2 strongest squad members in general. Possibly Kaden. So the goal is to just kill everything within the time frame, which is not challenging. Again, because we're only playing on veteran. If you're playing on a higher difficulty, it's a pain in the ass. But I haven't done this for a while, so I can't guarantee how easy or hard this might end up being. Oh god, they have immunity? Are you kidding me? That's going to be quite annoying. So in general, we're shooting for under 2 minutes for most of these, I believe. And as you can see, we're barely taking any damage. It's just, I might want to try to find a better weapon. Oh, fuck your immunity. Okay. So as you move throughout the course, they spawn, basically. So we kill this group. As you can see, they spawn there like red. That means they're just spawning now. Stupid immunity. Okay, who's left? I'm going to go ahead and pop immunity myself. Now that I have it, we will be virtually unstoppable.
That's it, Shepard. Give him a hand.
Get used to that guy saying weird things to us all the time.
Shepard, but there's no reward for most times shot.
He just talks smack all the time. Pretty sure this is where we need to go. This should be the last group of enemies. They're over here. There we go. So again, as long as we're under like a minute 45, you're almost definitely going to get first place on every map. Maybe not! Uh-oh! I was wrong. I thought it was like a minute 45. Apparently it's like 2 minutes. Jesus. So, strap in. Strap in. This is what we're going to be doing today. So, let's try that one more time.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
I want to give the last...
Okay, so who would be best in these missions? I don't know. Let's bring Caden and Ashley, I suppose. Or maybe... Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
Get moving. This is a time
Do you get something for number 1 on all of them? You have to get number 1 on all of them if you want to complete the quests, technically.
That looked like it hurt.
So the big thing is, yeah, just how fast can you do this? And it's a pain in the ass.
That's it, Shepard. Give him hell.
Especially when they have goddamn immunity. Oh, okay, just blast them into fucking nowhere. Great. I'm just gonna stand here and kill these guys like this. Great, we're gonna run. Now that I know there's a bit more sense of urgency, we're gonna just kind of run up to these guys and kill them.
Damn, nice shot.
We're gonna use as much stamina as possible. Oh, well, now we're fatigued. Awesome. Immunity, piece of shit. Okay, well we can't sprint because now we're fatigued. All of these guys have goddamn immunity. And run.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
And I think we're going to be just short again. Oh no, I think we did it. What is it? Under a minute 20? Yeah, cool. So we beat... Basically, Vadinos is who we have to beat every single map on.
Back off, Vadinos. I haven't done anything wrong.
If you've tampered with government equipment, Bryant, I'll have you thrown in the stockade.
What are you crying about?
Get lost, Shepard.
Vadinos is just mad because a human beat him.
Bryant says he scored highest in missions from multiple combat modes. No human's ever done that. He clearly
Keep mouthing off and I'll show you what a human can do.
Threats? Tell you what, Shepard. You beat my record, and Bryant won't spend the rest of the competition in the stockade.
Better go make some room.
You're confident. I hope Bryant...
I mean, we already beat his record on one of these, so we just have to do this over and over again.
I'm here to serve.
Okay.
Which combat mode?
Time trial.
Which course?
Tropical's done. Warehouse.
Set me up in the warehouse.
The projectors are
the only thing is you can't see who has won. You can't see who has won in the previous game modes. Unless you look at it like a separate thing, which is annoying to have to do. All right, let's give him barrier and then medicine for neural shock. Now she's got all her points. I've got all my points. Great. So a big part of this is finding the proper path to take, basically. You know, deciding which way you want to go to most quickly find enemies. A lot of these are spawning right by me, which is nice. Try not to get fatigued.
Damn it, Shepard, that metagel ain't free.
What metagel? You're not using any metagel.
That looked like it hurt.
Okay. And then a lot of it is just following your radar and finding where they spawn.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
So I'm pretty confident that, like, the Citadel DLC arena is based on this. Like, this is where they came up with the idea. They did make it a little more engaging. Okay. Get out of the way. My teammates are not able to kill anybody by themselves, it seems like. Okay, there's a big bunch of them down here. Let's see if we can kill these all without having to go down there. Not holding my breath, though. Okay, we want to get down there. There's only one left, 114. There we go. 117. Again, the big key is, like, do you want to check the scores before you enter? Because it's a pain. Okay, good. Good. That one's done. So there's a total of
Wow, Shepard.
12,
the only
and
way
we've done
your
2.
team could have made better use of their unique talents is if you'd gone into battle with your eyes crossed.
And this motherfucker just insults you all the time. Sick of him. As you can see, we get XP every time we do this. It's great.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
Let's try a new...
Which combat mode?
Time trial's done.
And which course? I've got the warehouse or tropical.
Never mind.
Which combat mode? Time
Capture.
trial? You have your choice between the volcanic or tropical course.
Set me up with the volcanic course.
Fine. The projectors are warming up.
Oh god, I'm getting some serious frame rate here. Rex and Ashley. Because we're holding points. So at this one's much easier. You just have to sit on a point and just stand there.
Take him out.
The key is finding them. So like there's one over here. You can generally just ignore the enemies. You just have to do this in under a certain period of time. So really it's just learning the map. Stand here, wait until you get it.
That's it, Shepard. Give them hell.
Almost. Okay, now we have to go to the next one. And meanwhile, we're just going to ignore these guys.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no reward for most times shot.
See, and this guy, he'll just keep saying the same shit. Like, hey, you suck. That's basically all he keeps saying. You're terrible. Asshole. Alright, waiting in this one. I'm not too concerned with killing these folks. I really just care about taking the objectives. Okay, that one's done. So, again, I'm just going to run by them. Where is the last one? I honestly don't remember, but I'm going to assume it's up here at the top. But I don't remember. It's got to be up here, right? Yeah, it is. I see it. Okay, good.
Ouch. Watch yourself.
So the key is just get to them as fast as possible and ignore the enemies and don't let them slow you down. You do get your metagel back, so just use it. Imposter is concerned that Rex is dying. Oh, he's gonna be dying, that's for sure. Not just in Pinnacle Station. Alright, this should end it. These are very easy. The key is survivability, because he's shooting the shit out of me. Because, you know, we're a soldier, so we should be very able to just run from point to point and not die, especially hitting immunity.
Keep up the adequate work, Commander.
God, you piece of shit. We get a level for that. That's awesome. Okay, we can get Advanced Sabotage now, and we're 4 points away from Master Sabotage, and then we can focus more on anything else we need to do. I might try to go for a shotgun, or just finish up combat armor. Assault training is good, too. It's just a flat increase to your weapon and melee damage, which is not bad. Okay, great.
Aren't you a glutton for... Which combat mode?
Capture.
You have your choice between...
No, no!
The projectors
God damn it! Okay, well, that was not what I wanted, so we just gotta start and then quit. Can we quit? There's gotta be a way to quit. Okay, what time is it now? How long ago was this? Okay, no, this is good. Okay, it saves it after each individual one you do. I'm like, I'm not replaying this. I'm not doing that. Okay, there we are. There we are. Great. So now we're going for tropical of whatever that one is.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
Let's try a new...
Which combat mode? Time
Capture.
trial? You have your choice between... The projectors are warming up.
And we'll just pick the same group. We just need hardy people. That's about it.
Get to the point and keep it at all costs.
Get to the point and keep it? Well, we have to find it first. That's the only thing, is we have to find these points. There's one right up here. There's 4 points on this one. As long as you go in like a general, straightforward path, you'll be able to find them all. Rex has barrier. He'll be maybe okay, though I'd like to get him some better armor. We're going to kill the ones that are in our path moving forward, not the ones that are just standing right here. Okay, we got this one, so let's go. Immunity. And let's just keep kind of tapping sprint. There's not one in there, is there? No. Yeah, there is one up there. We'll circle around and get that. I like knocking people over. Keep in mind, the enemies just spawn endlessly, so you might as well just stand on the point and take it and then just run. Okay, that's done. Meleeing is kind of fun. Okay, so there's this one. This is the one we saw earlier. The question is, where is the last one? I assume it's down there. It's gotta be.
Nice shot.
Okay, my teammates are doing okay. This one's done. Get out of the way. And where is the last point? Yep, there it is. I see it. So let's gently sprint our way so that we don't become fatigued, because otherwise you can't sprint at all. Okay. And this hopefully is fast enough. I really hope this is fast enough. I don't want to have to do this again. Cool, 144. I always hold my breath a little bit, being like, if I didn't get number 1, I have to do this stupid shit again.
Shepard, your accomplishments are an inspiration to knuckleheads everywhere.
Thanks. Okay, so there's 2 more modes, and then when you finish those, it unlocks a 3rd mission for each mode. So that's why I was saying there's 12 total, and it's stupid.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
Let's try a new...
Which combat mode?
Okay, so hunt.
Sign me up for
All right. I can get you set up in either the subterranean level or the volcanic. Defeat as many enemies as possible before you get additional time for every enemy you defeat. All right. I can get you set
so
up
this
in
is the
either
one. Actually, I'm going to go check the scores because I don't want to like overdo what I need to, like how long I'm going to be playing this, because it could be forever. Time trial, capture, not survival, hunt. So 35 and 43. 35 on subterranean and 43 on volcanic. 35. So we just need 36 kills, and then we can let the timer run out.
Aren't you a glutton for... Which combat mode? All right. I can...
That's assuming that I can get that, you know? That's assuming it would not be hard, and it might be hard.
Ooh, Shepard. You need to kill to keep a hunt mission going.
Right, so you have to kill these folks, and it keeps the... See, we only have 10 seconds currently. So we have to find these idiots and then kill them as fast as possible to add time. And again, we need, what, 36? So radar is very important in this mode. But, you know, if you're any good, you probably won't run out of time. Odds are you're gonna want to let the timer run out at a certain point, because though it kind of caps out, like, I think at the lowest amount, it does cap out like how much time you can get. Alright. My teammates might be killing people behind me, which would be really helpful. I don't think so, though. Okay. And as you can see, now we have 44 seconds. It's crazy how much time you can get. I think it's possible the enemies just spawn far away from you just to make it burn time. Okay, shield boosts. And the faster you can kill enemies, obviously, the easier this becomes. 21. But as you can see, we're losing time at a reasonable rate. They're all spawning up here. You got the Juggernaut. Ooh. Thank you, Caden, for just blasting the crap out of him. Heck, my teammates did it. Okay. 26 seconds.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
I will not. And again, he's just going to keep taunting us over and over and over again. Get out of the way. 33. 34, 35, 36. Okay. And we'll kill a couple extras just to be safe. Okay, now we're going to let the timer run out. And then the other mission was 43. Unless I misread, I suppose we can just be better safe than sorry and get 44 here. And now let's wait. Okay, great. The only one that's kind of annoying was the time trial one, in my opinion.
Shepard,
God, shut up. I hate you so much, Admiral Ahern. You're supposed to be on our side. This cocky Solarian and these Turians are all being dickbags. We're humans. We gotta stick together. Alright, so we need 44 on this one.
Let's try a new suit.
I'm here. Which combat mode? Time trial? Alright. I can get you...
Survival's only annoying because you have to do it for a very specific amount of time. Garrus and Caden actually doing pretty good, especially against Geth.
Shepard, you need to kill to keep a hunt mission going.
This one isn't too bad. It just depends on where the enemies spawn first. Because that one's either up top or he's around this corner. It'd be real embarrassing if we lost right at the beginning here, which is possible. Definitely possible. 10 seconds. Alright, it's Geth again. That's good. So we can just stand up here and probably kill people pretty quick. Maybe? There's one on the other side of this wall. We're going to have to run around. Everything's very spread out here. Luckily, they're spawning down here, so we should be fine. Geth don't have immunity. Geth do not have immunity, thankfully. And again, we need 44. Definitely need 44. Okay. And every so often those destroyers spawn, but it seems like my teammates take care of those pretty effectively. Getting rid of those shields because they do get quite annoying. Okay, move out of the way. We have plenty of time, I'd say. We're getting a tiny bit of time every time we kill an extra enemy, too. Oh, there's a kill switch in each one. I didn't know that. They're beneath. They're under me, so I have to go get down there. There's one inside this building, too. Thanks for coming out, friend. I appreciate it.
That looked like it hurt.
Cool. And another destroyer. Let's get rid of this quickly. Thank you, Caden. 29. We're just... it's going to be close, I think. Just because this mission is... Or this map is sort of sprawling. And it's a pain. That's done.
Good work, Shepard.
This asshole's trying to hide from me in a building. I would hide too, you know? 30... Okay, I think we've got this with 20 seconds left. 40... 41... Are we even getting credit for killing these at this point? Because it doesn't seem like it. Come on, up. Get him! Okay, that was the last one. And just for safe measure, we'll get 45. Because I thought it was 43, but it might have been 45. Or 44. Okay, well, my teammates keep killing them. Maybe I get credit for the kill if my teammates kill them, but time is only added if I kill them. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We finished it. Fuck you, Vidinos. Breaking all your records.
Wow, Shepard. The only way your team could have made better use of their unique talents is if you'd gone into battle with your eyes crossed.
Says Admiral Ahern. Okay, so now it's survival. Is there... How does the score work on survival? You just have to survive for a set amount of time. That's easy. So, just to be safe, we're going to go to about... We're going to go to a minute 50 on each one, and then we have to let ourselves die.
Aren't you a glutton for which combat mode?
And as a soldier, you might actually have a little trouble with this because if you refuse to die... We'll just bring some squishy folks here. then you have to kill yourself with grenades or something.
Keep yourself alive.
So this one was 136. We could do 150 just to be safe. Because I don't remember which one was which. It doesn't... It's a minute 50. It's not hard. It's not a bad idea just to kill a bunch of Geth at the beginning.
No gain.
Get rid of this. I do kind of want to level up Assault's Combat Mastery or whatever it is so that you, can have better melee damage. Again, I'm just being safe and I'm killing these. I've had issues with this mode. If you come to Pinnacle Station very late in the game, especially as a soldier, you may just not die. You have a lot of issues. Rocket troopers may cause issues. God, enemies in Mass Effect 1 are so stupid. They just run up to you. They just run right up to you. Ow. Okay, and we'll pop immunity right now just to kind of run out the clock. Just killed our friendly hacked unit.
Damn it, Shepard, you lost a squad member.
I mean, I can use Unity, dude. Calm down. I'll do that.
Watch your squad mates.
Oh, they're dead. 130, I believe it was, what, 136? Okay, so now we're just gonna stand here and let ourselves get killed. Kill me, please. Come on. I mean, I could take my armor off, but I don't want to do that. So we're gonna hit 150 very easily too. Come on. Come on, you can do it, buddies. Kill me. I could use grenades, but that could kill them too. Come on. Come on! I suppose I should let myself start getting killed a little earlier in the next section, or in the next map, but the key is getting through these without wasting too much time. We've been doing pretty good here. I've been streaming for about 40 minutes, but we also did Elandia, which was the Feros system side quest too, so we've only been doing Pinnacle Station about 20 minutes, I'd say, maybe a half hour, so we're getting through it very fast, which is exactly what I would like. Which is exactly what I wanted. I don't want to spend too much time. It's kind of annoying. Volcanic is fine. Bring our squishy squad members.
It's just like the real world. The only thing you need to do is survive.
Hilarious, Admiral Ahern. Just like the real world. So I find this one to be quite easy if you just run up. If you just run up that top ramp, or you can just hang out in one of those buildings. Actually, the doors look closed. Never mind. But I mean, with immunity as well, it's quite straightforward what to do. Look at all these guys following us. I'm actually using grenades. It's very rare. Okay, let's move back.
You're gonna feel that one tomorrow.
So these guys have immunity. Makes them very annoying as usual. 45 seconds. I mean, you can kite these guys in just a real big circle. You know, then you run down the ramp. And I'm just going to keep doing this. 58 seconds. Given how long it took us to die in the last scenario, I'm not concerned. Okay, and I could use immunity for good measure. Or I could just start slowly letting myself die now so that I don't have to worry about this. We have to get to about a minute 50. It's not. I thought it was. Alright. Start moving up here. A big trail of enemies are following. Alright, now we're going to start letting ourselves get killed. They have shotguns. Those will kill me pretty quick.
Shepard, that minute shell ain't free.
And I'm watching the clock just in case. 8. Okay, that should do it.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh, they knocked me over. I didn't realize the timer had not stopped. Either way, 149 should do it, even if by like a second. Yep, look at that. It was 131. Haha!
Auckland must have changed it. Or there's a bug in the simulator. You got lucky, human.
Get out of my face!
I don't have time for sore losers.
I'll find out how you rigged the simulator. Your record won't stand. heads will roll. Bryant is clear. Keep your smug grin to yourself. I'm out of here.
You gonna hand over the gear you owe me? Or do I have to take it myself?
But of course, unlike some competitors aboard this station, I am a man of character.
What do we want? I don't really care about any of this. I have Spectre items. Let's take his assault rifle.
I'll take that assault rifle.
Go ahead. Thing's a piece of garbage anyway. Enjoy the burn when it blows up in your hand.
I'm gonna convert it to Omnigel. Oh, no, wait, it's a level 8, or it's a level 10. That might be better than my Spectre gear. No, it's not. I mean, it's a little better in terms of overheating, and we're using a rail extender, which makes it, the one we're using, not great. But overall, I think it's fine. Kinetic stabilizer is probably something we can get rid of. Combat optics. We don't need right now. Now we'll go with combat optics. That's fine. So, what do we do now? Get top score in last 4 missions. There's 4 more. Let's check the scores.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Somewhere else.
Okay. A minute 54 on Volcano. Let's do that. Time trial's annoying. Let's do that one first.
Aren't you a glutton? Which combat mode? Which course do you want?
So now it opens up one new one in each one. You beat these, and it opens up a special mission, which is cool, but annoying. So let's do this. I think Caden and Garrus are very strong squad members. So a minute 54 on Volcano. This map is pretty small, so a minute 54 is generous, I'd say. Okay. These enemies just run around like crazy people, though. Gone.
Good work, Shepard.
Give them hell. I'll say give them hell a lot. As you can see, my squad mates are killing these folks quite handily, and they are using the weapons I want them to use. That's good. Mercenary's dead. Halfway done with more than half of our time left. Let's see if maybe we can kill some of these folks from down here. And they're running away from me. I guess it's a time trial. They're supposed to preserve their own life, but sounds like we're fatigued, unfortunately. God, stop running in a circle. I mean, I guess that's what I did, but annoying. Only 6 left. And he's got immunity, you dick. Okay, this group spawns and we get some Krogan. Okay, we'll pop immunity ourselves. Okay, good. Minute 22 with 2 left. I would say we're okay. We just have to get in here and kill the guy who's in this building in 20 seconds. I think we've got it. Cool. No more time trial. Did you do all the arena missions in Mass Effect 3 DLC? There was a cool one where the arena starts... Yeah, I really enjoyed those. I mean, it's kind of like a hidden mission, too, because most people don't keep track of those, because you have to, like, read the mail within the arena to unlock those missions. It's really, really neat. I like those a lot.
Shepard. I've never seen the holograms cry like that before.
I don't know if that was a compliment, but it seemed like he was cool. He was cool with us there for, like, a split second. Alright, let's check the scores again. We just want to do the bare minimum. What is this? Capture? Well, capture, I mean, we're just going to do as fast as possible anyway, so we don't have to worry about that.
Which combat mode? Good choice.
Subterranean. Grab our 2 beefy people, even though Rex need to get him some better armor. Okay, here's one right here. How ideal. I'm not too concerned about killing the enemies again. It's just like last time. Taking these points is quite time-consuming. I think I can see all 3.
Watch yourself.
Come on now. Alright, that one's done. The special mission that you get, that you unlock here, is actually kind of hard. Or it can be, at least. It's like semi-holdout, but not quite. It can be tough. I will say that for sure. At least on the harder difficulties. I'm not really playing on one of the... I mean, I'm playing on Veteran. I'm not playing on Normal, but... I've beaten this game on Insanity before. I didn't enjoy it, but I did it, and, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. I found Pinnacle Station to be very challenging on Hardcore and Insanity difficulty. Very, very hard. So I'm glad I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Watch yourself.
Okay. Just about done here. And we've got immunity up, so it doesn't matter. There's no way we could die.
All targets down.
Woohoo! Looking good. I'm glad I'm getting this out of the way. I'm glad I did the DLC tonight because
Commander,
I really wanted to get away.
Your ability to weigh the pros and cons of standing in the way of gunfire seems to be improving.
Hey, Hearn, you're crazy. I am a soldier class, alright? I'm fine getting hit with bullets. Alright. What is this? Survival for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And then hunt, we need more than 50. That's... 50 seems tough.
Which combat mode?
So hunt
Let's see.
for
hunt mode, I can do
50. So let's give this a shot. This one, again, it might be a little more challenging. 50. So we need 51.
Move, Shepard. You need to kill to keep a hunt mission going.
Yeah, I heard you, dude. Calm down.
Take him out.
Okay, what do we got there? It's Geth, right? Geth, again, they don't have immunity. That's actually a big deal. Okay. $50 is actually a tall order, in my opinion, because, again, it seems like it stops adding time to your score, or it adds time to your timer when you get over a certain amount. Maybe it's different per map. Get out of the way, Ashley. Stop using a pistol, you idiot! What are you... Oh, it's Caden. I thought that was Ashley. Haha! Okay, move on up. This one you just have to move around a lot, because they spawn in all sorts of different places. Done. 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 If I sound a little exasperated, it's because I am. This whole thing is stupid, in my opinion. There we go. I don't know if you get any extra points for killing the destroyers, but Garrus is able to kill them very fast with a sniper rifle. It's pretty awesome. Alrighty. We'll head back up in this direction, because this is where more of them are spawning, it seems like. We're not even halfway done. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna start moving in this direction where it's a little more open and I don't feel boxed in, so I can go in multiple directions to see where they spawn. Cool. A lot of them are spawning down here, it seems like. So what was it? 51 is what we need to win. Yeah, Garrus is one-shotting them. That's awesome. Oh, we're fatigued. Of course we are. And this is one of those where it's like, I really hope I can get it my first try, because I don't want to do this again. I don't want to have to do this again, rather. It seems like the further along you get, the more enemies spawn, which is nice. 38, 39. I'd say we're on track. Only one more minute left. I think we're definitely on track. Okay. Fucking destroyer. 44, 45. We're almost there. More and more destroyers. The nice thing is the enemies actually, they generally come to you, so that's helpful. 3 more in 40 seconds is very doable. We just have to find them. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. We've certainly got it. 50, 51. And an extra one for good measure. Okay. And then we're just going to run around. I don't even want my teammates killing anymore. I don't want any more time on the clock. Stop it! Garrus, stop! Just move up there. Just run away. Let the timer run out. Stop shooting them, Garrus, please. Stop it! No, don't kill anymore. Alrighty. No problem. There's only one mode left. I think, what was it, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds or something for survival? I'm going to double check it, though, because I want to make sure I can actually complete this.
Keep up the adequate work, Commander.
God, I hate you so much. Dumb piece of shit, God. Okay. Got another level up. This is, again, why I came here. You get a lot of good stuff. Alright, we'll keep going with decryption, and which is actually good because we can give ourselves, whatever the decryption ability is, overload, or it's not overload, but it's whatever overheats their weapon right away. It's pretty nice. Here we go. This is what we need. Right, this is the last one. Survival for 2 minutes and 21 seconds. That's all we need.
Aren't you a glutton? Which combat mode? Time. Now pick a course. The projectors are warming up.
And, again, I'm just going to take my 2 squishiest heroes. Granted, 2 minutes, 20 seconds is a little longer than the others, but I have a feeling we'll be okay. It also depends on what kind of enemies we're facing. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, I might as well just kill as much as I can, especially the rocket troopers. Those do a decent amount of damage. My teammates aren't doing a bad job either. Okay, rocket troopers can do a decent amount of damage, but I'm gonna be fine. If I start getting just absolutely pounded, I will, God, look at these destroyers just run at you. Ow. I'll pop immunity. In fact, I'll do that now.
Watch your squad mates.
Doesn't hurt. Sure, get Liara up. Or Tali, or whoever went down.
Stay alert. You just lost one of your squad members.
I mean, I picked ones that would die.
Damn, nice shot.
The destroyers are so annoying. Look how fast they run at you. Also, look at immunity. It's still going. I can kind of keep immunity just up perpetually. Get out of the way. I feel sort of in trouble here, actually. Mostly because these destroyers, Jesus. The destroyers and the rocket troopers can be quite annoying.
Ouch. Watch yourself.
They're gone. Avoid the rocket troopers. Another destroyer. I mean, as you kill them, they're just going to respawn. That's kind of the issue here. A minute 53. We needed 2 minutes and 20... Oh, God, I don't even remember now.
That looked like it hurt.
That knocked us over because we got hit with a rocket. Get up. God damn it! Okay, we might be in trouble here because we keep getting knocked over. Run! Oh my God. I'm gonna die. Okay, I don't think I got it there because I got perpetually knocked over. So goddamn annoying. I was 4 seconds away from it. Alright, let's try it one more time.
Aren't you a glutton for punishment?
So let's just bring our 2 hardy squad members then, if that's how this shit wants to roll.
The only thing you need to do is survive.
Let's just pick a spot and just sit here. And just sort of strafe back and forth. I'm gonna take out rocket troopers. Ashley has immunity. She's gonna stay up a lot. I have immunity. I can stay up for quite a bit. As long as I don't get knocked over 8 million goddamn times. Oh boy, here come destroyers. Okay, good. And good. Again, as you can see, Ashley can keep using immunity as well. Keeps her pretty hardy. God, fuck off, destroyers. Seriously.
Stay alert. You just lost one of your squad members.
Okay, and just keep popping immunity. That's it. And when Metagel is up, we'll use Unity to get our other folks up here. Oh, I'm trapped up here. Okay. Keep using immunity. Get up. Use first aid. Use first aid. Now we gotta start killing these guys.
That's it, Shepard. Give them hell.
Oh, they're juggernauts. They're not just destroyers. They're fucking juggernauts. That's okay. Gotta get rid of those. 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
A good leader never lets his team down.
And as long as we... Okay, we should be okay with immunity up. Let's just not get knocked down a billion times again. Goddamn juggernauts. Fuck off. Oh, they're not juggernauts. They're destroyers, but still very annoying. We're overheated. Oh, okay. We can die now. Alright, now you can kill me. I give you permission. Thank you. If no pain, no gain. It seems that also counts for taking missiles to the face. Exactly, El Martino. Exactly. Ugh. This is why I'm not a huge fan of Pinnacle Station.
You took the top spot everywhere you could. No one's even surprised anymore.
Impressive work in there, Shepard.
After all I did, all you
Compliments and flattery don't count for squat. Look, kid, you've done well, but I can make it one, if you're interested. We held off an ambush at Turian. I haven't finished programming it yet, but it's close enough. You can try it if you like. The rules are simple. You'll be ridiculously outnumbered. No real cover to speak of. Of course, it'll only be a simulation.
If we're gonna do it right.
You got balls, Shepard, but it's still just a simulation.
And turn off the safety.
No safeties. Highest level of difficulty.
You think it's that hard? Put your credits where your mouth?
I don't mind a little. I've got a nice little retirement place on Entice.
So he's basically saying, I'll give you property that I own if you beat this stupid shit.
Right. So you really want... What do you say? I'd say...
Okay, so let's do this and then we're done with
Aren't
stupid Pinnacle Station.
Which combat mode? Time trial?
I understand.
For the record, I'm against turning the
I'll be
safe.
fine.
What about my simulator?
But if you die in this, then you actually die. That's the difference. Garrus seems to be doing pretty good. I'm thinking Kaidan and Garrus, though, they probably both will die. Let's do Ashley and Garrus, actually. Ashley can survive a lot. Rex doesn't have the gear that I need him to have. Turians have captured a critical colonist databank. Eliminate the defenders and retrieve the databank, then hold out for evac. Look, he's still fucking saying his stupid shit. Oh, God. Okay, so pop immunity every time it's up, just like prior, and then we have to move up. We can activate these turrets and stuff. I don't know if they get shut down or not, but the thing that we need apparently is over here, so let's get this early. Because I think if you get hit while you're doing this, then you can't pick it up, so you want to do this as early as possible. Great.
Heads up, Shepard. The fun's just starting.
And then pick up the, or turn on the turrets as soon as possible. And then just kind of sit here. Another thing is they send units out from this garage. You want to close it. If you close it frequently, then it'll stop them from spawning. So we can run over and do that. Garrus is already really low. Okay, let's back up. I found that, like, hanging out up here is probably one of the best spots, so I'm going to do that. They like to just run up here. Okay, we have to sit here for 5 minutes. So if you die with like 10 seconds left on the clock, you guessed it. Doesn't matter. So Garrus is definitely going to go down several times here. What I'd like to do is maybe send them both into cover. And even if Garrus goes down, I can at least reset his... Or I can get it back up. See, they're still coming out from that bulkhead area. So this is basically a survival mission. All right, go ahead and use first aid, get Garrus kind of better up. And I've got these turrets set up, so that's good. Let's go ahead and use shield boost and immunity. That bulkhead is still closed, I believe, so we're in good shape. These guys actually down here, I probably should just leave them down there in retrospect. Garrus goes down. Not the end of the world. These turrets don't help very much, but they're better than nothing. I don't know why these are listed as mercenaries, but sure. Alright, immunity. And this is why I chose Ashley. They're just going to run up this ramp into their death. Okay. Try to mow down as many of these guys as possible. Let's get Garrus up. Use immunity. Use first aid. Never mind. This guy over here is pissing me off. Apparently I can't hit him. Goddamn anti-tank garbage. Okay, looking good. So if you die in this, you die in real life. Yes, exactly. You got that right. As long as we keep using immunity, we should be okay. But they're going to keep running up this ramp. I mean, it's I guess not a bad idea to run away every so often. Oh! I took a missile straight to the face. Fun. Okay, so hopefully this doesn't take too many tries, because this is going to be real annoying. Real annoying. I thought I had immunity up. It must have gone down at the last second. I should set up like a macro just to spam immunity.
For punishment?
Let's try a new simulation.
Which combat mode?
I'll be fine.
What about my simulator?
Okay, fired up. Ashley and I don't know, bring Tali or some shit. They're just both gonna die. It don't matter. Grenades. I don't really have a good grenade mod. That's kind of my issue right now. Alright, turn this on. I mean, a nice option would be to,
all pain, no gain.
Can we hit this, or are we gonna get shot? Yep, okay. Well, that's cool. It seemed like in the last one, a bunch of enemies didn't spawn, so let's... I don't know. The thing about grenades is I don't have a good grenade mod. I never took the time to grab one, so...
Aren't you a glad?
Alrighty, here we go.
Which combat mode? What about my sim?
Ashley. Rex.
That looked like it hurt.
It was weird because the first time I played this, it didn't seem like that many enemies spawned right at the beginning, and now there's a shit ton. Okay, well, let's do this now. Oh, it doesn't cancel if you're doing this. That's good. So we hit this. Let's move on up the ramp. I mean, the key is, if you kill enemies, they're just going to respawn, so you might as well just run in a big circle and not bother.
That looked like it hurt.
Okay, my teammates are going down. There goes Ashley. Let's just focus on keeping immunity up, honestly. Right, get them up. Hit first aid. Hit first aid. Oh, I don't have first aid up. I mean, one thing you can do is just sit here and then just keep knocking them over. Over and over and over again. Okay, first aid. I am overheated. One of them must have used something that does that. Like this guy down here, I could just leave. He won't respawn and he's shooting me, which is better than him running up this ramp and trying to hit me. We're waiting for overheat. This perhaps is not the correct choice. I don't know. And just keep hitting immunity and we should be okay. I mean, the rockets aren't very good. This may just be the way I have to do this. It's crazy, but I think maybe I'm just gonna sit here and do this. And just every time immunity's up, I just have to make sure to not forget to use it.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most time shot.
Okay. I guess I could use a shotgun here instead. That's actually quite effective. Alright, let's get these guys up. Let's use immunity. Let's use first aid.
Damn it, Shepard, that minute, Jelly.
Good God. I mean, this is pretty silly, right? It's not just me who would consider this just sort of goofy and bizarre, right? All right, immunity.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most time shot. Ouch. Watch yourself.
Oh my God. Okay, so now we go back to the assault rifle. Pop immunity. Run up the ramp. We're about halfway done. Only halfway done, I should point out. Get rid of these snipers. Okay, and then once we have an opportunity to, we'll just go ahead and let's go back to our shotgun. We'll use Unity and then first aid again. All right, use immunity. Doing this as another class, I have no idea.
All pain, no gain.
Sorry, I'm focusing right now. Okay, immunity. Unity. First aid. All right, Ashley uses immunity. Good work. We're close. We're close. Rex is up here now. Apparently they made it. It doesn't matter because they're just gonna die again. Oh really? I lost a squad member? Thanks, Brett. I wish you could stay longer, friend. I mean, I'm effectively losing no health, so I think this is the key. Also, they run up this ramp and they get hit by the turrets that I had turned on, so that's pretty good. Okay, immunity. I mean, even though I still have immunity from prior up, I'm leaving it. I just keep hitting it when the cooldown's up so that I don't forget. Good God. Okay, we have to go back to our, not our pistol.
Sorry, Shepard, but there's no award for most time shot.
Okay, immunity. And Unity will be back up pretty soon. 30 seconds left. Alright, they keep overloading me, which is quite annoying. Or they keep overheating me, I should say. Unity. First aid. Immunity. Oh my God. 4 seconds. I think I've got it, unless something really unfortunate happens. Okay, good. Jesus, I don't want to have to do that again, so... Oh. Well, I found the sweet spot of where to hold out. Again, playing as another class, I don't know.
See the day. Good work, Shepard. Really good work.
I'm not saying I'm better than you. Well, maybe just a little.
You don't have to rub it in. I know when I'm beat. Makes me wish we had you during the first contact war. And since I'm a man, too bad. Now that I've seen you beat that scenario, I almost feel like I could retire.
Are you serious?
Hell no. It's a good way to keep yourself sharp.
I'm not doing any of these again, Admiral Ahern. It's not a good way to keep me sharp. Clown.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Admiral.
Likewise.
Okay, Pinnacle Station is done. Yikes. Okay, we have no points. We're pushing towards level 48 already, which is great. Otherwise, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's just make sure. Okay, so we're gonna go to Intisay and we're gonna check out our new house. And we have a ton of money, so we can buy some gear. Is Rex dead yet? No, I haven't gone to Vermeer. I haven't finished Feros either. I haven't really done any of that. Where is the way out of here? Here we go. What's up, Bernard? So let's go to our stupid new apartment, and again, the big key is there's a little procurement thing there, and you can order level 10 weapons and armor for, like, you and your squad. It's actually very helpful. Yeah, sure, I'll have some. Thanks. The same amount is good, and then I won't have any more. Longer loading time than normal, because this is like a special place. Oh boy, we can replenish our metagel here, too. This is actually, I mean, it's pretty cool. For Mass Effect 1, it's pretty neat. It's like a little apartment that you get, and you get the little Mako sitting out there, and then... The guy said he wanted to retire here, but think about it. This is in the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, Christ. That is an enormous glass. I'm having some Pinot Grigio. But yeah, can you imagine living in this place by yourself? You're like nowhere. I guess there's like a little town up there. I don't know. I would get real paranoid and... This isn't really even a large place. Is there even a bathroom in here? Okay, so here's where you send money and you might get something. Cool, so we got a level 10 Spectre Master Gear pistol. So this is like, I'm just going to spend all my money and do this. And anything we don't want, we'll just sell later. So, that's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so now we've got a level 10 sniper rifle. Cool, that's great. And we're just going to keep doing this until we've spent pretty much all of our money. Another pistol, we can give that to one of our squad mates. And there's more money than you will ever need in this whole game. So that's why it's not a bad idea to just dump your money. As long as you keep 1,000,000 credits. Savant X is the best Omni tool in the game. We can give that to Tali. Or Caden. Pulse rifle, I don't know, maybe Ashley. Another Explorer. So this is pretty cool. Medical exoskeleton. Some of these we don't need at all, though. High explosive rounds is something maybe we give to, like, Rex or something. Brett's asking, why do you need 1,000,000? It's because, keep getting this pistol, the Spectre Gear pistol. When you import to Mass Effect 2, it counts as a rich character, and you get some import bonuses. Another Savant X. Again, we're going to give these to all of our Biotics users. Medium armor is not what I want for Krogan. We'll get what we want eventually. Another sniper, we can give that to Garrus. So, we'll come back here over time. We spent a lot of our money. Again, we'll come back here over time once we get to level 50, so we're guaranteed to get pretty much what we want. Because I think it's still registering us as at level 48. We want to be level 50, so it's like, oh, hey, you know, you can be level 10. Okay, so we have a couple options here. First off, I'm going to go sell my extra gear that I just picked up. I'm going to equip the stuff that I want to equip for the people that I want, and then I'm going to sell the extra stuff because I'll get a ton of money because it's all level 10. Then we can either do the second DLC, which is the crashing asteroid one, bring down the sky, or we can go to Feros. So I will poll the chat if anyone in the chat wants to give their opinion, because I don't care which one we go to first, that's for sure. Let's equip everybody, actually. Liara. Oh, she gets an Omni tool, too. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're Omni tools. Interesting. We want to give one to Tali for sure. Again, it's the best Omni tool in the game. And then one to Garrus. Oh, we only have two. Yeah, we'll give the other one to Garrus. One vote for Bring Down the Sky. Oh, and I want to give my pistols, too. One for you. And one for you. And we'll equip the last one for ourselves. And then we can give the other sniper rifle to Garrus, the level 10 one. So we're not wasting any of this stuff. Omni watches. And then we'll sell the rest.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, we got some light armor, actually. We might want to use that. Gladiator 9. Surprisingly worse than what we have, so I'm going to hold on to that, though. I'll give that to Ashley. We don't need any of this. Oh, wait, I just bought that. I don't want to buy that. Sell all of this. Anything under, like, level 8, we don't care at all. We don't care about at all. And our money will skyrocket. Okay, so light armor. We don't need this. And I guess we'll keep all of that stuff. Okay, Ashley. Wow, it's terrible armor. Does she look like an idiot? Nah, she doesn't look that bad. We'll leave that. What else did we get? Oh, he's gonna look so dumb. Yes! I prefer that. And then we'll give her this pulse rifle. That's fine. That pulse rifle might be better than what I'm using, actually. Yeah, I might take that back, Ashley. Oh, yes. Alrighty. So now we'll go do Bring Down the Sky. Or I suppose we could do Feros. It doesn't matter. Let's do Bring Down the Sky. It's a fun little side thing. See, it's listed as Shepard's apartment now. We'll go back there every so often. I don't think there's anything to get here. I may have already checked over here, but let's see if we can get any resources. Oh yeah, I've already been here. Fuck it. We're going to Asgard. I don't even think there's anything to survey in this system. It's like a DLC-only system anyway. So I'd be surprised if there was something to get. So, has anyone ever seen Taking Down or Bring Down the Sky? For that matter, has anyone seen Pinnacle Station? Because I think the Mass Effect 1 DLC is pretty unknown. It was only recently they added it to the Mass Effect trilogy, so unless you bought that, and if you know, played Mass Effect 1 before that, you probably would be unfamiliar with it. Let's do Garrus. And let's take Liara. Especially because I just gave them some great gear.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration...
So, Brett, you say you played them both. It's probably because you played the trilogy, I think. But you played it on Xbox, though. And I don't think Xbox came with these. I don't know. So, Imposter, if you're not sure about this one... You have... Yeah, we're going to ride around in the Mako on this asteroid, and we have to shut down the thrusters so it doesn't crash into this planet.
God, I hope you're hearing this.
Okay. So, we have to shut down the fusion torches, and Oh, there's an anomaly back here. There's random things on the map. I don't know where they all are, but we'll hopefully find all of them. The only thing about the ending of this one is if you let Balak go, then he comes back in Mass Effect 3 and you get war assets and shit. So I might want to do that, actually. I mean, I'm not really struggling to get all of my Renegade for this playthrough, so I don't know. Okay. So I think there's a journal, maybe, to look up all the... Let's see. Yeah, so we have to find all the engineers. It's a stupid little thing, but we'll do it. We'll try to find it. Another Savant. We don't need that, though. Well, we can give that to Liara, at least. Let's do throw and lift. Garrus. I guess we want to get you to medium armor, buddy. Cool. Alright, he's set. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so you did the Batarians nuking a military base or colony. That's in Mass Effect 2, actually. So we just have to go to all of these big, those big engines that we see and turn them off. But until the Mass Effect trilogy was released, this DLC was very hard to find. Because it was offered for free, but you needed to put in a key to do it, and it was very hard to find one because
headed in the right direction.
It was weird.
I don't know who you are, but I'm damn.
So here's a situation where I could get out of the Mako, but this section where we're driving around in the Mako is very long. And if it gets too damaged, then obviously, you know, you're going to run into problems. So let's just do it like normal. So what is Garrus? Mammal, reptile, or what? He is a Turian. I think they're more akin to birds. I think one of the most enjoyable things about Mass Effect is the world building that they put a lot of time into. So like as you learn about all these other races of the galaxy, it's really fun to learn about. Okay. So, if you've never played Mass Effect, the history is humans discovered this technology on Mars that helped them excel for interstellar travel, and they found this big mass relay on the outskirts of the planet, which is basically a big ship that allows ships to travel faster than light. And the Turians saw that humans were, they had discovered this technology, and they're like, wait, no, you're not allowed to use that, and they went to war with us. Eventually, the war ended, and we joined this intergalactic community, basically, with the Turians and several other races. And, again, it's worth, that's the thing about Mass Effect 1. If you don't play it, you don't get that kind of information, but you kind of pick up on it anyway by playing Mass Effect 2 and 3. Skipping Mass Effect 1 is not a big deal. It might be worth buying Genesis, but otherwise, I don't think it's that important. This DLC is interesting, though. This DLC is interesting, though, because it introduces these Varen and also Batarians, which are nowhere else in Mass Effect 1. So if you played Mass Effect 2, you think, oh, it's Batarians, whatever, because they're all over the place. But in Mass Effect 1, they're only in this specific DLC. Got him. Alright, we're going to snipe the shit out of these. We've got the really good sniper rifle now, which probably will not overheat. Okay. We also have Assassinate I might as well use, but I'm able to one-shot all of these assholes either way. Wow, I didn't even hit that guy. Maybe he's playing dead. Let's see if I can assassinate one-shot the guy with immunity. Indeed. Oh, yes. So we have the best sniper rifle in the game. We have the best pistol and sniper rifle, and eventually we'll get the pistol, or not the pistol, the assault rifle. Okay. So you're saying it's very similar to Galactic Civilization. Batarians are like Klingons. I would say yes. That's a great way to describe them. They're very similar to Klingons. Turians don't... I wouldn't say Turians hate humans. Most of the other species are okay with humans, but they don't want them on, like, this galactic council. Not yet, at least. The Turians, yeah, it's like a dictatorship, and it's like a slave... It's like they run on, like, a slave economy. And they started, you know, they were slavers with humans, and there was this big war with the Batarians and stuff like that. Alrighty. And again, we're getting level 9 stuff now. That's great. Disable torch.
I'm pretty sure the torch is off. Was that you?
I think they know the torch went out.
Great, and we're getting some good XP and good money for doing this as well. So hopefully we'll get to level 50, probably on Feros, which is great because we still have 3 big storylines to go, which means we'll be over level 50. I can comfortably get to levels. I can comfortably console myself to level 60, and we'll be done with worrying about that. Who's this dumb idiot? Who is this?
Hey. Oh God, I didn't mean to. Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon.
I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help.
Simon Atwell. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torch. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking.
Okay.
The heat of the blast. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony, the planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinction.
Is there any chance
that would be even worse? Tsunamis, millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
I guess Batarians are...
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The convention...
My opinion?
Didn't you kill another Simon last night? It's possible.
They've got to be working on... I just don't want the Terra Firma... I did see groups... They didn't seem That tank of yours... These Batarians are ruthless. Easiest thing would be to tap... There were a bunch of engineers over... She's one of my best engineers.
Okay, this guy's got a lot to say. But even just talking to him, you get a little bit of world building right there. So again, it's interesting. The nice thing about Mass Effect is the storytelling is like you get bits and pieces of learning about the universe that you're in, which is pretty cool. I think that's great. So we shut down one. Let's go to the next one, and we have to find where the other missing engineer is too eventually. And actually, I think he's going to be right up here.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
I think for Mass Effect 1, this was pretty good content for Mass Effect 1. They took what existed in Mass Effect 1, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty darn good, comparatively to all the other side quests. Okay, maybe going here... No, that did nothing. I had hoped that maybe that would show where the last missing engineer would be, but apparently not. Moving down here, I think there's mines down there. Wherever I'm facing. Down here, yeah. Talking about loving sandbags. How dare you? Sandbags aren't as bad as Reavers, okay? Reavers are the worst.
Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on.
Okay, so we're doing pretty well with the Mako. We can see, we can see the mines on the ground. So we could either get out and just walk by them.
Warning.
Yeah, we heard you, Normandy. We heard you, Normandy VI.
Proceed on foot.
Okay, so we killed all the turrets. Can we just destroy these? No, we can't. Oh, you actually just straight up die if you go in there at all. Damn. Where was the last save? Don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I had thought it could be. Whew. Deep breaths. See, this is what happens when I don't quick save. I get fucking terrified.
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
What is it with people wanting Masked Imposter to just make the last map of his Mapsters campaign just terrible for me to play? Everyone's like, yeah, you should make a Reaver throwing sandbags. Ugh. Why you do this? People just like... just want to watch the world burn, you know? Alright, let's not drive into the section in the middle there this time, like an idiot. And I'm an idiot.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Oh, and then we can go down there and actually turn off the blasting caps. That'll be good. Broodlords that throw Reavers that throw sandbags. I think the concept of Broodlords spawning Broodlings that then spawn something else would be kind of funny. Okay, let's not this time. We'll just run. Oh god. Nope, nope. I'm nowhere close to one. Okay. Now we skirt through this area. Can't quick save. We'll quick save when we get further in. But thank you for reminding me. Random Batarians out here. Hopefully shouldn't have too much of a problem. They are getting smoked, like, immediately. Good job. God, I hate that the enemy gets immunity. It's just the most annoying thing. I think it's cool that they can overheat your weapons and it forces you to switch weapons. That's fine. But this whole goddamn immunity thing, it's clearly just there to be annoying. I'm gonna run back and get the Mako now that we've disabled the blasting caps. No, let's just go in. Let's not risk it. What's up, Centurion? I always recognize Centurion. He's been a long-time viewer and commenter on my channel. Alright, so Liara's real low. We'll just pop that. Might as well just always pop immunity. I mean, we're able to keep immunity up all the time. Alright, we don't have shotguns leveled up, so I shouldn't even bother. We should just get our sniper rifle out. Alright, one down. Let's use Assassinate. Oh, bitch. Come on out, buddy. Okay, we can go back to our assault rifle now, I think. God, rocket drones. Well, as long as we have immunity up, rockets don't scare me. Stop doing that. I mean, my shotgun isn't that bad, considering I have 0 points in it. Man, that overheat ability that they use, that lasts a long time. You're irritated that Halo Wars 2 is being made. I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with the series. You'll have to clue me in on why it's bad. Get back here, you little bitch. Oh, it's a console RTS. Wow. That kind of stuff always blows my mind. Like, I look back to StarCraft 64. Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea? Okay, this will be 2 torches down. Oopsies.
Are you there? There, don't shoot!
Total conversion mod in StarCraft 2 for Halo Wars would be pretty cool. We can't skip this, by the way.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Damn! Again, I feel like this side quest in particular, for Mass Effect 1, was pretty cool. I mean, your choice of in the long run is basically chase down the terrorist and sacrifice the hostages, but get the terrorist, or let the terrorist go so that you can save the hostages. It's a pretty cool... I mean, Mass Effect slowly evolves into more and more delicate moral situations. And I feel like this was one of the first ones in the whole series that had some real impact. It was pretty cool. Okay, let's get out of here. We still have to find the last missing engineer, but it's not revealed anywhere on the map, so we're going to have to figure it out. Where is the Mako? Where did I leave it? Oh, it was way over there. I also like the terraining of this because there's clear paths along the asteroid. You don't have to climb mountains like an asshole, and you can see Terra Nova in the distance. I think it's really, really cool looking. Oh, I see what you're saying. So because Halo Wars 2 is being made, a total conversions mod of it is not possible. If I understand that correctly. Because the sequel's being made. Gears of War would be pretty cool to see. Like an RTS version. Yeah, this is the DLC. This is Bring Down the Sky. I don't remember where the last engineer is, and I may end up having to look it up. God damn it. No, go to the left. Mako, you're killing me. Okay, here we go. Let's drive to the top of this mountain. I'm going all along the outside of the map because I want to see if I can find... Oh, there it is. There it is. I thought I was going in the right direction. I have very vague memories of all of this. Again, I have, like, really knowledgeable tidbits about Mass Effect, but some stuff, it's hard to remember all of it. I'm pretty sure this is where the last engineer is. Look at this sick drift. Boom. Is this where the last engineer is? There's no body. That doesn't help at all. Mass Effect out was at the time I didn't do DLC as an economic rule of thumb. Yeah, I think I went through that as well, where I decided that I didn't want to pay for any DLC because it was a business move that everyone was starting to do. But now it's kind of like, if you want to play most games, DLC is where they make their money. So it's like if you want the content, you have to get DLC, which sucks that you feel like it's like basically forced at this point. All right, so here's the... I don't think I've ever done this. I don't think I've ever been here. What is this? There's like... It's probably like some weapon mods or something we can pick up in here. Oh boy, grenades. How about covert ops for SC2? Well, I mean... I've said this in previous casts. The thing is, you know, take what I have to say with a grain of salt. I have, you know, a nice income. I have a lot of money. I have disposable income. If I want to buy some DLC for 3 maps in StarCraft 2, I'd pay $20, $30 for it. I pre-ordered the Nova Ops. Do I think it's an okay business move? Yes, because they need to make some money off StarCraft 2. Do I think it's ethical? Not really. Because, look, I mean, we have map makers making tons of maps for free. Blizzard makes 3 maps, or what is it? Yeah, 3 maps, and we paid $20 for it, and, you know, divided by 3. Just the fact that they're charging any money for it is just, I don't know. I mean, look at some really good series that have been made, some really good custom campaigns. Those are completely free, and then Blizzard, you know, is charging. So, it's, ethically not the best thing in my personal opinion, but I'm still willing to pay for them because I have the income to do so. If I didn't, I would be more frustrated with it. And there we go. 2 left. I like how they put those turrets on rails, so it made it a little harder to hit them. There we go. And I think this is the last... Where are we right now? I think this is where we have to go, like, in the long run. So I'm going to keep going over here to look for the last engineer. The price doesn't seem too bad to me. I'd rather have more official content. Yes, I completely agree. I'm happy to pay for those maps. I'm just saying I completely understand if there are some people out there who are not happy just because, you know, it's not cheap for them to drop $20 for a couple maps. I understand. I'm just saying I understand that perspective. I'm about to go and look up where the last thing is. Let's just go and turn off the last torch before we bother with that, though. It's better than making SC2 like WoW with the pay-to-play model. Yeah, I'm surprised WoW is still a monthly subscription. With the amount of subscribers they've lost, I mean, they still have enough subscribers that they're like, fuck, let's just leave it monthly. But if they lose many more, they may have to go free-to-play like Old Republic. Maybe. We're able to kill many turrets here. I could get out of the Mako and kill these, but I don't really care that much. We're already close to the level cap. Not the 60 level cap, but the 50 level cap, so I'm fine with not scumming for XP. Is there going to be a JayborinoPlays playthrough of Covert Ops? Of course there will be. Any official SC2 content I will do a playthrough of. I'll probably try to do it as soon as possible. Like, literally the day it comes out, I'll probably try to do it. Really just depends on what happens at work the day it comes out. If I'm really busy at work, then, you know, it'll be a little later, but it'll be within a day or 2 of it coming out. Free-to-play for WoW would make one of the things that would get me to play it again. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, I'll repeat, like, I personally, like, I have the money to do it. I used to play WoW. I loved it. And I just don't feel the urge to play it anymore. And I'm willing to pay the monthly fee. So I don't know. I don't know what they could do to make me want to play it again. But if if price is the issue, which I think it could be for many people, they could make it free to play and they could get a lot of their player base back, or at least build a new player base. But at the same time, I also think that MOBAs may have spoiled everybody just a little bit in thinking that free-to-play should be the norm, which it really, I think, just encourages microtransactions in the long run. So I don't know. Pick your poison, I suppose. Try not to be as tight as the Legacy of the Void playthrough. That playthrough was unique. I mean, I'm not going to stay up overnight to play Covert Ops. It's only a couple maps. It's only coming out 3 maps at a time. That would take me an hour and a half at the most to play through, right? So, the first Legacy of the Void playthrough was unique in that I made that for people who wanted to watch it when it came out. So, we have some people who watched it 3 weeks later and they're like, you sounded too tired. I didn't like your commentary. I'm like, well, I didn't necessarily make this playthrough to appeal to you at this time. I made it to appeal to the people that it was coming out for. At the same time, I have a brutal playthrough that I feel like is much more informative and well put together. So hopefully that is that's better for people that are looking for that. Oh, I thought that would do it. Okay. We're getting to the point where we want to reduce everything to Omnigel, I think. I mean, we're almost to level 10 stuff, so I'm just going to reduce stuff to Omnigel. Disable. And once we have enough Omnigel, we can stop bothering with actually hacking stuff. We can just Omnigel everything. Oh, your friend watched it on release night. Cool. Imposter says, no, both of those playthroughs suck. You must make a third playthrough to meet my specific criteria.
Don't come. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I've got nothing to say to a Batarian.
Look, I'm just doing my job. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave.
That's reason enough for me.
Get her! No one leaves!
Okay, so of course we're not going to negotiate with this guy. We're just going to kill him. We didn't get any Renegade, unfortunately. That's the thing. Okay, I say this so many times, but the thing about Renegade, especially in Mass Effect 1, is it's very vague on what is really the Renegade route as opposed to, I'm cutting this conversation off and I'm going to kill everybody, which generally does not give you Renegade points. It just makes it so that you can kill everybody. I'm trying to find the path where, you're negotiating, but at the same time you are just also, going to kill everybody, but you get, a Renegade dialogue option, which allows you to get some Renegade points. Immunity my ass. Stop running away from me! Oh my god.
Before surrender!
There we go. How many are there? Good lord. Oh my god. Brett and Keith advised me on StarCraft strats? I don't think so. Well, Keith has played the games. I would trust what Keith has to say. Brett hasn't made it past, the 4th mission in the game, so no. Why is there such a delay when I hit assassinate? It just doesn't really activate. I'm hitting 1 right now. Why can I not use assassinate? Was I silenced or something? Very weird. Okay, that asshole gives me a key into the main thing. There's one. I think we didn't check in this door right over here. Oh boy, a storage locker. Alright, I may tab out here for a quick second and check to see where the second engineering body is, because fuck if I am gonna drive around for 1,000,000 hours trying to find him. I made a song. Alright, well, let's get back outside. I'll drive around for like a quick second. If it's not right around here, I thought it was in the upper left, but I guess not. Then I'm just going to look it up, because fuck. Again, I'm not really going to take the time to bother with this. I thought it was up here, but we've already been up there. Asteroid X57. So hold on real quick. I'm going to look this up. Asteroid X57 Mass Effect Wiki. I just want to look at the map. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff on this map. Holy shit. Alright, let me compare maps. What have I missed? There's something here, there's something over here. There's something down here. And there's 2 things right up here. So let's check up here. I'm assuming one of these 2 things up here might be it. Okay. Dead Space, good times. Did you watch Dead Space? I have a series on my channel, Dead Space 1, 2, and 3. They're like the most unknown series on my whole channel, I think. Because people that are just coming into the channel don't even know that they're there, and I wasn't very popular when I released them. And so nobody really cared about them. Like, they were watching StarCraft stuff, and anything else I released, nobody wanted to watch. Alright, there's footprints, which means we're going to go find the other dead guy here pretty soon. I'm going to have to use Omni-Gel here, I think. Unless right now... Okay, no. Nope. Jump the gun.
Enemy sighted.
What? What? Oh, there's drones. What the devil? This is where the second engineer is. I vaguely remember the drone trap now that it's happened again. Cool. Oh, we have to examine the footprints to reveal where he may have gone.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Leads off to the east. Yes, okay, so Centurion remembers my Dead Space series. Spooked, too spooked, and still spooked. I actually co-opted it with Brett. Here we go. Here's the poor guy that we're looking for. Don't run him over. Don't run him over. All right.
Securing point.
We got another Omni tool. We don't really need Omni tools anymore, but that's fine. So that's done. Oh, there's 3 lost engineers. All right, so let me go back to my map. We've checked there. We've checked there. Okay, so we've gotten those. We've gotten this one. He might be down here. Or here. Let's try here. And then if we have to, we'll drive across the whole goddamn map. But I prefer not to. Oh, El Martino. I'm glad. That's one thing I figure new people coming to the channel would not even know about the Dead Space playthroughs. Again, I don't expect those to appeal to everybody, you know? It's not really what my channel's about, but I did them just because I felt like playing the game, so I'm glad they still appeal to folks. It's weird to see the decryption or whatever minigame is different here on console. It was different, I'm sure. I think on console you had to hit buttons, and on PC you have to just navigate that arrow thing through. It's definitely different. Alright, hopefully this is the person we're looking for. No, I think this is another one of those radio towers. 50K viewers on first subjection video. Yeah, that was my big gateway video before Whispers of Oblivion, which became my new gateway video. That very first subjection video was actually really popular. Very popular. So the last engineer is down here. We got a ways to go. But yeah, that subjection video, it just slowly accrued views over like 2 years. Because when, for some reason, I did not tag it. I did not do a dishonest tag. I did not put Legacy of the Void in the tags. But when people searched for Legacy of the Void campaign, long before it ever came out, it brought back my subjection playthrough on the first page of search results. So it got really, really high views, and it wasn't commentated. It was like the first series I ever recorded. It was, you know, before I even commentated anything. Mass Recall was the first thing I commentated. And that was like my big gateway video. That's what got people, you know, checking my channel out, and, you know, they found Mass Recall or whatever other series I might have been doing at the time. So that was pretty cool. Whispers of Oblivion was a big one. I played that literally the day it came out. I came home from work and uploaded it, and that blew up. I have like 150,000 views plus on my Whispers of Oblivion stuff. So that was awesome. It got people ready for when I did the Legacy of the Void stuff. And my Legacy of the Void series is really, really good too, because it's like the very first thing you find if you search for Legacy of the Void campaign. So that turned out great. I'm really happy with that. But it's a constant struggle on YouTube and Twitch to, you know, make yourself, like, get people to notice you, you know. I don't want people, I'm trying not to, like, just throw myself out there with a big net. My goal isn't to, like, get every single person to see my channel. I just want to find people who may be predisposed to wanting to find StarCraft 2 single-player content. Those are the people I would like to reach out to. And it's hard to do that. Alright, so hopefully this is the last engineer. Oh, yes.
I'm on my way.
Top video, Whispers of Luna won 192k views. Yeah, I think that's my top video of all time. Alright, there's the last body.
This is Dr. Hines. They found me, damn Batarians.
Yep, that's it. Oh, we haven't gotten all our Prothean data discs. We need one more data disc. I know there's one in, like, the very last system that we ever go to, so we should be fine with that. Minerals, we're on pretty good track for that, too. We'll hopefully get all of them. The one thing I like about Mass Recall is that works for reviewing the lore of StarCraft before going to StarCraft 2. I completely agree. You know, whatever you want to say about the gameplay, I personally loved it. Some people, you know, they preferred StarCraft 1, and that's fine too. But the thing about Mass Recall is you can play it even on easy, and you can learn everything about the original StarCraft that you want to learn. All of that has been preserved, which is great. Alright, I can close this map that I have open elsewhere. There we go. And the unit types too. I mean, everything like that has been preserved. The only major difference, in my opinion, is, I mean, it kind of comes down to the pathing. In StarCraft 1, the way units pathed really heavily influenced the way engagements worked out. So when you suddenly introduce the pathing of StarCraft 2, it's going to change the way that engagements work. Like, siege tanks is a perfect example. Siege tanks from StarCraft 1 do an absurd amount of damage. But the way units pathed, they kind of ran in a straight line. They all naturally moved eventually in a straight line. If you took a big ball of units and you moved them across the map, they would do it in a straight line. So when they start getting hit by siege tanks, only the first couple units would get hit, and then you have an opportunity to move your units. In StarCraft 2, your units move in a big clumped up ball. So when those siege tanks start shooting, there is an opportunity such that those first few tank blasts could annihilate your entire army, not just that first small group of units. So that's the major difference between StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2, in my opinion. And that's why they made Mass Recall a little harder, because if they would have kept the type of units, you know, the same layout of the AI and such, from the original StarCraft, it would have been too easy because it was set up such that it expected the player to be able to do more with less units. Okay, so what do I want to do in here? Do I want to save the hostages, or do I want to try to kill Balak? I kind of want to keep Balak alive, to be honest, because it's an extra thing that happens in Mass Effect 3. Oh, they're biotics. What the hell? Ow. I think there's a conversion for making the Warcraft 2 campaign with Warcraft 3. Yes, I think so as well. I know at least the human campaign is made. I do plan on playing that on my channel because I do Warcraft 3 stuff. That's my plan, at least. All right, where are the enemies? Man, the sway on the sniper rifle is still really high. Oh my word. My prediction for Stukov Co-op Commander's release March 7th. Well, the sooner the better. It's my opinion. I'd love to get some more co-op commanders. I love that game mode, but you know, it can get not tiring, but it can get old very fast. Not to sound ungrateful or anything, but it definitely can get old kind of quick. So even though this is blasphemy, I may take the Paragon path here, just so that I can make sure that I can do the Balak stuff in Mass Effect 3. It's a tough decision for me, I'll be honest about that. Or does he still get away? Maybe he still gets away. I'm not going to go back on the wiki and look this up. Speaking of Warcraft, what happened to playing Founding of Durotar? Any idea when you do that, or have you scrapped the idea? That's a good question. I haven't thought much about it. When I played it, I played for about an hour, and I was recording it, and I just felt bored. Not myself. If I was playing off camera, it wouldn't have been, but I felt really pressed to make some interesting commentary, which is rare for me. I very rarely struggle with talking forever, you know? I can talk forever. I'm a huge narcissist. I can very easily talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. But when I played that, I struggled feeling the dead air. So that's kind of why I decided against doing that. But if I do it, I don't know when it will be. I would like to, but I have to try again. And I've been discouraged a little bit, which is why I put it kind of off to the side and not thought about it much. Do you think we'll get an Alarak or faux Phoenix? That's a good question. I think Carrick's, while his playstyle is very unique with the spear, he got those type of zealots. He got the regenerating zealots, and he got the Colossi, the fire Colossi. So I don't think we're going to get a different. I don't think Phoenix is going to be the person that we're going to get personally. I think Alarak is much more likely, but I think we're going to get Stukov and Horner first before anything else.
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
You don't get to leave, Balak. Not after what you've done.
What I've done? This is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
Phoenix could have been at least one Protoss commander that serves in combat like the Zerg commanders. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Someone had brought up, I saw on the subreddit, someone had said, what would be really cool is if they introduced like a legacy commanders, like Dagoth. Who was the Terran one? I don't remember the Terran. Oh, Dagoth, Duke, and it was either Phoenix or I don't remember who the Protoss one was. Maybe Tassadar or something. That would be really cool.
Torfin was retaliation for your attack on Elysium. You pushed.
You couldn't possibly understand. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you...
So, if we attack him, does he get away? Because I don't care if the hostages die, but I want him to live regardless. Alright, I have to look it up. I'm sorry. I'm going to look it up real quick. Alright, Balak, Mass Effect, Wiki. Oh, so you can attack him, but then you can leave him for dead without finishing him off. That's what we're going to do. So Porkness says it kills him if you attack him. I just double-checked on the wiki, and it says that he's technically left for dead, but apparently it doesn't...
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free.
So we're going to let the hostages die. I'm really excited about that. But apparently he still gets away.
I hope this is worth it.
Nope, they're dead. Oh, you think this still stops him from appearing in Mass Effect 3? Sorry. Well, plus 25 Renegade, I'll take that. Sorry, hostages. Oh well, no Balak in Mass Effect 3. Not that huge of a deal, it's just war assets. Where did he go? They're all over there. I should have listened to Porkness. He sounded really confident. I mean, I read it on the wiki, and it was really vague. It was just like, oh, well, you know, he doesn't... The only difference... I mean, you still have to fight these units, but Balak apparently is here now. God damn it. They really like to overheat your shit.
Before surrender.
Okay. Let's use Adrenaline Rush and Assassinate again. And Immunity. Or just don't. There's a very big delay for when you're able to use your abilities. That's apparently Singularity, I think. Sup? Knock him over. That way they can't use Immunity. Shoot, please. Again, I actually think this is really fun for Mass Effect 1. Alright, he's gone.
You humans think you're so superior. But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them and you threw it away. Who's the real terrorist here?
Okay, I guess this is my opportunity. I got the 25 Renegade because I let the hostages die. I'm pleased with that, because that feels real Renegade to me.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to stop us. One day soon, the human race is gonna pay for what it's done. Damn it! You think killing me will make a difference? The Batarians have stayed hidden long enough. We won't be ignored, not anymore. There are thousands more like me waiting their turn, each one willing to die for our cause.
Wound him.
What? What do you want? Details? It doesn't matter.
So this is the most I've actually been listening to the conversation.
The vids flash with images of your colonies in flames. You'll know the Batarian rebellion has begun.
Just because I haven't seen very much of this. I've never purposefully killed the hostages.
Who's your leader? Who's orchestrating all this?
I'm through talking. Just kill me. Get it over with.
Leave him to die.
Killing you is too much of a mercy. You can die slowly.
The
Actually, this is great. So I'm pretty sure he'll live because of this, and he'll show up in Mass Effect 3, but we'll get extra Renegade, because rather than mercifully killing him or leaving him for the Alliance, we're just like, fuck you.
You're standing in the open. You haven't been shot. What do you think?
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible.
Nice. So we finished, Bring Down the Sky. We've done the, I think, the most Renegade thing possible. A mercy killing would have been more Paragon than our choice there, but then that also means he theoretically will show up in Mass Effect 3.
Found Katie and her team?
Yes, they're dead.
Balak murdered Katie and the others. Blew them up with a bomb.
All of them? Katie? How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
I wish there was an option to just be like, nope, I could have, but I didn't.
You need to understand something. Not everyone here in the big bad galaxy likes humans. It's not safe. Some days the bad guys are gonna win. You ask me, the good guys made out pretty well today.
So this son of a bitch, this Balak, you're letting him bleed to death?
I think he deserves a slow death.
If anyone asks me, he was dead when I got here. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will.
Holy shit!
Engineer, I get some quality items.
I think you're right. Masked Imposter says, is that voice Matt Horner's voice? I think it is.
That Omni tool of yours looks handy and expensive.
How could I say no to the woman who saved my home and family? I hope you get good use out of it.
I'm almost 100% sure, yeah.
One more thing.
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them.
Oh.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Oh, cool, and he gives us another Savant X. We can give that to Liara or somebody who needs it. Let's just give that to her now. Got another point, or 2 more points. So 1 more into Decryption. We're done with Decryption. Then we can focus on the rest of Combat Armor, or perhaps First Aid. Wait. Get rid of that. Put our last point into Intimidate. So now we don't have to worry about Intimidate at all. We're done with that shit. And then we'll finish up Decryption here in a second. Okay, we're good. I think this is great. Okay. And I guess we can put our points into everybody for everybody else. We're on track for what I am hoping for. What's left with Garrus? What was I going for? I was doing tactical armor. We can do anything with Garrus at this point. No, we don't need that. I guess first aid training on Garrus, just so that we always have someone with first aid. Cool. And then we got a ton of shit here. Liara, give you some better armor so that you don't get murdered so quickly. And I'm going to give myself the other shield interface because we have shield interface 9 now. That's great. Okay, great. Perfect. Ah, El Martino looked it up. Thank you. It is indeed the same voice actor. Awesome. Yeah, and you're saying that armor suits her. I think that's some of the best armor for Liara for sure. How do we get out of here? That's where I want to go. Brian Bloom is apparently the voice of Matt Horner and whoever that man was that we were just talking to. How do we get the fuck out of here? Where is the exit? Let me out of here. Ah, it's down here. Okay. Look, he's just sitting at a desk. Everyone else is dead. You need to leave.
Just have to focus on that, right?
Okay, let's get out of here. We're done. Get into the Mako. Cool. Bring Down the Sky is done. We've got a ton of great we put all our points into where it needed to go. We finished off our Intimidate. So, again, I've never, ever done Intimidate for the entire Mass Effect trilogy. In fact, I'm trying to be as Renegade as possible for anybody new coming to the series. I'm trying to be as Renegade as possible while still making sure that we can see as much content into the future games as possible. I'm going to purposefully kill Rex. Reason being is if, I want to fake the genophage. fake the Genophage cure, but if Rex is alive, he finds it out. So I'm purposefully going to take the Reeves storyline. Very excited. Have you done Pinnacle Station? Yes, I did. I just did it before this. I do plan on going back and buying more gear at my apartment, but for now, I suppose we're going to Feros. Let's do Feros. I'm gonna bring... I need some gear for Rex. Here's the big problem. I really need gear for Rex. I want to bring Rex with me because he's great against the Thorian creepers.
There's a criminal leader named Darius in the skill.
Okay, this is okay. We've when you get this from Admiral Hackett, it means you have enough Renegade or Paragon to unlock your morality quest, basically. So he's gonna say, "Oh, you should."
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. But with your very public achievements you represent, show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace. The meeting will...
So he's saying like, "Oh, go and negotiate with this guy," and Hackett knows full well you won't, because the whole point is it's the Renegade quest. So it's in Hades Gamma. Plutus opens up. This system, nothing is going to be here. If you were doing Paragon, then you get a different quest in the opposite system. It's maybe it's in Cacus. I'm not sure, but either way, it's pretty neat. What I might do right at the end of the game is hack myself in a bunch of extra Paragon so I could do both quests just for fun. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. All right, so we check this. I think Farangor is where we land. No, it's not. Okay. Is the Mako really a tank or an FAV? It's a good question. See, I wouldn't really consider it a tank, personally. I don't know. I mean, what really defines a tank? Okay, so this is where we're going to negotiate with that guy. I'd like to do this and then maybe go to the Citadel or maybe back to our apartment, because I really want to... I really want to get some armor for Rex before we go to the next area. It's a TYXB 5000, making up acronyms. I hope everyone's weekend is going well. I said this before, but mine's going great, only because I know that I also have Monday off. It's awesome. So it's Saturday, but it's like it's Friday. Some good shit right there. Been drinking a lot of wine tonight. In fact, I might go get some more. Why does Rex have, like, no health? What happened here? That's weird. Really need to get me some heavy Krogan armor, though. That's very important. I put on the dumbest looking armor I could find for him earlier. I'm really excited about it. Alright, what is this? I should not have blown that up so close to myself. So, for anybody curious, again, if you're either just joining us now or if you've just not been following the series, what have you, I finished all the side quests except I need one more Prothean data disk, and I know there's one in like the final system of the game, so I know that's done. But I do need so many matriarch writings, but I do need a few more mineral types. Not a lot, but just a couple. I'm pretty sure we'll come across them naturally as we survey systems. But there's a, we could always, if we find any as we're driving, we'll pick them up, because they give us money and XP just for surveying them. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to kill Rex. I've done it once before, and I felt terrible about it. I reloaded a save and chose the other option. But, I don't know. I guess I could wait until we get there, but it's ridiculous the way that you kill him. It's just absurd. It's like you do not hold back. There's some minerals over here. I guess we'll pick these up. Get up there, Mako. I had mentioned this in the past as well, but I'll say again, one time I played Mass Effect 1, I'm like, I'm doing a full completionist playthrough. Every single planet I went to, I looked up on the wiki, the map, and I got every single mineral available in the whole game that you could find on each planet. I don't know why I did that. In retrospect, it was stupid, but I did it. Doing this right now is kind of stupid. I don't think I need rare minerals, but I'm doing this now. again, so you get some XP, you get a reasonable amount of money, too, so it's not that bad. Ashley killed Rex when I first played. Yes, if you, so say you don't want to kill him, but you don't have enough Paragon or Renegade, you can still try to talk him out of it rather than choosing the kill Rex option, and what will happen is then Ashley will murder him. And she's like, well, he was going to kill you, so we had to do this. So it's basically saying if you don't have the Paragon or Renegade check, he will die in some way. I definitely am a completionist, though, when you say that. Are you killing Ashley or Kaidan? I plan on killing Ashley. In a lot of my playthroughs, I kill Kaidan. But, well, honestly, I almost always play Paragon. I almost play complete Paragon. I've never done a full Renegade run. And many times I will kill Kaidan, and I kind of wanted to really just do... I kind of wanted to just really do a Paragon run with keeping Kaidan alive, but we'll do a Renegade run and keep Kaidan alive. I'm going to romance him in this game. I may have lost my chance to romance him, actually, because I've been very mean to him. At least driving the Mako and exploring stuff is kind of fun in comparison to Mass Effect 2 mining stuff. I agree. The surveying in Mass Effect 2 is so boring. Yeah, in general, this series has some reasonably redundant, boring stuff. Oh, God. If we go too far out of bounds, it's an instant death, I think, so we gotta be careful. Ashley's kind of a boring character in Mass Effect 3. I agree. It seems kind of like maybe there was, like, some uncompleted dialogue that they never put in the game. Because Kaidan, I've kept alive in 1 or 2 playthroughs, and he had way more to say than Ashley did. You know, he would interact more with other squad mates on the ship. Ashley just kind of stands in that one room and does nothing, so... LOL, my last playthrough I tried to keep Kaidan alive, but I kind of forgot how Vermeer went down and accidentally killed him. I think it has to do with whoever... Well, I think at the last second you can choose whether to protect the bomb or to go and rescue somebody. So it's basically whoever you... Like, if you protect the bomb, whoever's protecting the bomb is the person who lives, and vice versa. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully I don't mess it up. We'll see. What if you switch Mass Effect Ashley with Resident Evil Ashley? Leon! Help! This certainly strikes me as a spot where a Thresher Maw would be. But I thought that in the past, and then one didn't pop out. Ah, we got some minerals! Mm-hmm. There's a Thresher Maw. Oh god, quick save. Oh god, oh god. Don't kill me. Don't instant kill me. If you didn't watch my last time I streamed, a Thresher Maw killed me like 6 times in a goddamn row. Because I put Rex in the dumbest looking armor. Because it's RNG where it pops up. It would just pop out. I was moving as quickly as possible. It would pop out from beneath the Mako and kill me. It's stupid. It's so dumb. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. Let's just go. Alright, get up there, buddy. Alright, a bunker. Why am I here again? I'm supposed to be negotiating with some idiot. Oh, you know what? I think we're in the wrong place. This is apparently the Paragon quest. Because it's locked. That's fine. Alright, we'll leave. We'll go to Plutus instead. But either way, we landed here. We got what we wanted. I want a Jayborino Christmas map one day. Make it for me. Someone make me a Jayborino-themed Christmas map. Okay, so Plutus. Use the story mode assets to implement the Mass Effect conversation system in the campaign with voice acting. As a small example, if you were to look at Oriole and Eclipse made by Ivandel, Nonwell's where we're landing, what was it? I think it was Assos, the mission Assos. There is like a mild conversation system. It doesn't, like, nothing you say goes into bank data and affects anything later in the missions. But I think if people were to utilize bank data more, that's what I would love to see in campaigns more, is people utilizing bank data more. You know, minor decisions or optional objectives completed is saved in bank data, and then what happens is then it comes into play later. So for, like, if anyone's played Enslaver's Redux, I'm a tester for that campaign, and he said he's not ready for it to be recorded, but he uses bank data a lot. If you do the optional objective in the first mission, it's to save some, like, special squad. You get special units every other mission in the rest of the campaign. It's awesome. So things like that, I'd love to see more of that in campaigns. We'll need your voice acting, Jay. I'm not a voice actor. I've tried helping voice acting. For Legacy of the Confederation, for the StarCraft 2 campaign for Legacy of the Confederation, and then also for Team Antioch. I've offered to voice act, and every time I try, I just feel I feel weird. I don't know. It's not something that comes naturally to me. I'm always willing to lend my voice, though. If anybody making a campaign wants me to try to voice act, I'll do it, but I'm just saying I can't guarantee it's not going to come out really stiff and kind of awkward. I'm thinking I'll use bank data for the Flashpoint campaign. Yeah, you were talking about the Flashpoint campaign earlier. I'd love to see something like that eventually. A big thing with campaigns in general is it's always a lot of work. It's maybe more work than people expect. So good luck. Just I would say plan for it to take longer than perhaps you're originally anticipating, because that kind of stuff always takes a long time. Okay, grab that. Now, I'm not trying to sound, condescending. I can't make a campaign. I'm just saying, so many times I look on SC2 Mapster, people have really extravagant plans, and then nothing ever happens. But yes, bank data. I guess you're bringing that up for the Flashpoint campaign. I'd love to... I feel like utilizing bank data wouldn't be horribly challenging, but could add so much of an impact to a lot of different campaigns. It's really cool to see a player. I think it makes a player feel... it attaches the player more to a campaign if they feel like even small things may have an effect on things. Even something as simple, again, you rescue a squad in mission 1, and that squad may return to help you in a later mission. And it's a simple trigger is like, bank data set to 1 for this value. All right, add these units here. And then, you add the a few dialogue triggers. Hey, we're here to help. Thanks for helping us before. And that's it. Again, I guess I make it sound simple. I'm not a map maker. Maybe that would be much harder than I'm thinking of. But I feel like I have a general idea of how that would work. And I don't think it would be too bad, but the impact it would have on the player would be pretty large. I know the first level set will have the battlecruiser fight from the second chapter. Oh, you're talking about the Flashpoint book, right? When I finish Mapsters, I want to make an additional tutorial video on stuff I've learned about campaigns and such. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Imposter, well, you're going to be on the podcast tomorrow, but maybe separately, if you want to do like an interview with me, how I did with Telenil and Ivandel and Team Antioch, we could do that and talk about campaigns and stuff. Or, make your own separate video, whatever. But that's great. I think stuff like that is fantastic for people who are interested in thinking about making a map, but they're not really sure what the commitment really is going to be. I think having map makers make tutorials and things like that would be really helpful. Nope. There we go. Ah, see, Bernard's got it. Do an interview and a series of tutorials. Longwood Chicken says he would watch that. There you go. Did I pronounce that right? I saw the NGU and pronounced it with a W. Longwu chicken. Maybe that's right. I don't know. Ooh, AI module. You made a basic AI module. That's the thing I think a lot of people don't fully understand yet, is how the, like, making AI, like, fresh AI works. It'd be really cool to see that. Alright. Teammates, don't blow this for me. Fire, please? I'm spamming. Can you hear this? I'm shooting. It's not doing it. Weird. And you know why? It's because this is a scripted scene. We're not supposed to kill anybody yet.
I'd hope the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they send me a woman. According to your file, your only mark of distinction is that you stupidly got your own soldiers killed on Torfin.
I wish I had the choice. I wish I had a choice to be like, what the fuck is on your face, dude?
I'm not here to put up with your crap, Darius. Shall we talk, or should I just shoot you now?
You can't speak to me that way. You and your Alliance owe me, Shepard. You see this gun? This is your gun. Your military set me up here, and now it wants to pretend it doesn't know me. But I know the truth. The Alliance needed me here, so treat me with the respect I deserve.
You said we set you up.
After the Batarians were driven out of the Verge, the Alliance... I had the strongest syndicate in the area. They gave... So do not pretend we are so different, soldier. I deserve your Alliance's gratitude, not...
Someone once said that diplomacy comes from the barrel of a gun.
You can't talk to me.
So again, this is the renegade morality quest. You're meant to just kill these people, which is terrible because, like, I feel bad for this guy. You know, he's, you know, we funded him to be here, and now we're just gonna kill him. Whatever. Let's get rid of these Krogan. I have a plan here. There we go. God, I love using the sniper rifle in Mass Effect 1. I've never really done it, and it's so fun. There we go. We can pop Adrenaline Rush and then Assassinate. And then we can kill this Krogan. Well, Garrus just fucked him up either way. Alright, there's Lord Darius. He's gone. You should 360 no-scope some shots. Okay, let's try it. Aha! Well, it wasn't really 360 here. Whoa! Last person might be upstairs. We'll see. Oh, no, here we go. Whoa! 360 no-scope!
Perimeter secured.
Okay, cool. That wasn't too bad right there. Oh yeah, we're starting to get level 10 loot. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you already made the tutorial for the AI stuff. It's cool. I'm going to check that out. I mean, I don't have, again, I'm not a map maker, but I like to kind of be at least somewhat versed on how some of this stuff works. Really basic stuff. I mean, like, I understand triggers and stuff, I just don't make them myself. But the AI section of the editor is interesting. Are we done here? Yes. Let's leave. Admiral Hackett will semi-scold us, but be like, yeah, but I expect you to kill those guys.
Message coming in.
We're sorry that you were unable to negotiate with Darius. Nevertheless, the resulting chaos will create a power vacuum that makes future raids upon our miners unlikely.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassination. We would never give that order. Killing Darius was your decision alone. And because you're a Spectre, we couldn't reprimand you if we wanted to. Thank you for your assistance in this.
Yep, see? Alright, so we're all done here. What did I say I was gonna do? Something about gear. Let's go to the apartment. We should have some good money now. We'll go down and we'll talk to the guy in the cargo bay, sell him our extra shit, and then we'll just buy as much as we can. And again, as long as you end the game with over 1 million credits, which is not hard to do. I mean, when you're level 50, odds are you could probably go into the final mission with no money and still come out with 1 million credits. It's possible. Oh, you know what? I never sold my yeah, we'll do that later. It doesn't matter. Alright, give me something good. Another... Oh, Polaris X. No, that's Biotic Amp. That's what we need. We don't need that. That's good. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you so much, Intisay Apartment. Hackett's really surprised if you actually negotiate. Yeah, you're right. I've done that before, and he's like, what the fuck happened down there? Double Krogan Berserker armor. It's like the game read my mind. Oh, you need Krogan armor. Here you go. Ooh, look at that for Tali. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, that's really all I wanted. I'm fine with my current gear. I'd like a better assault rifle. I'll be able to buy one here very soon, though. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm going downstairs. That's right. Watching Legacy of the Void, and after playing Heart of the Swarm, I feel like Blizzard chose to put out products quicker instead of implementing all the promised features. I think that happened in Heart of the Swarm. I don't know about Legacy of the Void, but on Heart of the Swarm for sure, they definitely said there would be like some side quest stuff with a specific character, and it was just completely cut. Definitely feels like a semi-unfinished game. Let's equip everybody before we get crazy with selling stuff. Liara, I think, is pretty good. Okay, that's good. Give her the best stuff in the game, basically. Armor. Pistol. Alright, she's good. Pretty much forever. Tali, we got you some better armor. Oh, she looks awesome! Look at this shit! That's some awesome Quarian armor right there. Okay. Actually, wait, go back. I'm going to save the medical exoskeleton. I'm going to give that probably to Rex. We're probably going to put these two on Rex. Because we're going to be using him against Thorian Creepers specifically. Okay, good. God, he looks so dumb. Now he looks weird, but that's fine. Medical exoskeleton and combat exoskeleton. We're taking him with us to, we're taking him with us to Feros, which is where I think he will do his best. High explosive rounds, yeah. That's fine. He won't be able to shoot as much, but he'll be able to melee. Garrus is looking pretty good. No better Turian armor. Caden. Give you the Polaris. It's a good upgrade for you. Okay, Caden's looking fine. Ashley, I don't care about because I'm not bringing her to Feros. I still haven't decided definitely who I'm bringing to Feros. Probably a Biotic. Probably Liara and Rex. No, I brought Liara with me. Let's bring Caden and Rex. No, I need to sell my stuff. Alright, we're going back down. There was this guy in the SC2 Mapster forum saying that Marauders isn't a masterpiece. You need to set him straight. I love people... was he, like, directing that at us? Being like, Jayborino says this was a good campaign, and I don't think so. There's like... There's a small number of people, sometimes, that just, like, love stirring the pot. So annoying. And not to say I'm definitely right, but, like, some people you can tell they particularly just post because they like stirring shit up. Alright, so let's sell pretty much everything. Anything under level 10 we don't need anymore. Even this stuff. Just sell everything, that's fine. Alright, I gotta tab out and read this real quick. Marauder's campaign isn't a masterpiece. Well, it's Outsider Z. No offense to him, but he's very much a perfectionist. He makes great stuff. And I think Outsider Z is the greatest example of someone who has big talk but actually delivers. So props to him. I'm pretty sure it's a him. Props to him, because that's the one person who talks a lot of big talk and actually delivered something. So I'm very, very happy, because I was looking forward to his campaign for a long time. But separately, I mildly disagree. I mean, he didn't really provide an argument why Marauders wasn't a masterpiece. I get the impression a lot of people wouldn't find Marauders a masterpiece because it's too comedic. It doesn't have a good story. Marauders is, without a doubt, one of the best campaigns that has ever been made for StarCraft 2. It is fan-fucking-tastic. It is so much fun to play. It's incredible use of the data editor. And again, I think some people are just, they feel above it because it's like a goofy campaign. And again, I'm not trying to cause any drama here, but that's just my opinion on why I think it's good. And it's hard to disagree with Outsider Z because he's made some great stuff. But I would put Marauders in probably one of the top 3 of my favorite campaigns that I've ever played. And I've played a lot of them, so I feel like I at least have some grounds to talk. You know, I have at least, not professional, but I have a high-level opinion that maybe could be taken into consideration. Not just some random person like, well, I've never played Marauders, but it doesn't look very good. Alright, going to Feros. And I said I was going to bring Liara and Rex. No, I was going to bring Caden and Rex. Yeah, I think this is good. Or I could bring Tali and Rex. Tali might be a good choice, too. No, we'll bring Tali with us when we go to Vermeer, I think. Let's bring Tali. I take it back. We're going to bring Tali.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Oh shit, shots fired. Bernard in the chat, Marauders is more fun than Shadow of the Xel'Naga. Damn! I haven't played Shadow of the Xel'Naga. I do have a co-op partner lined up, though, for it, so that I can record it for my channel later this month. Either later this month or in February sometime, so I look forward to playing it. We have to change what we're using. Barrier for Rex and fitness for Rex. We have to change our, we have to do anti-armor because we're fighting Geth for the most part until later on. Tali. Well, first of all, Rex has no first aid, so Tali, you're going to be our first aid master here. Very necessary. Okay. I am co-oping with, somebody messaged, I asked a while ago, I said, who,
Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Take cover!
Alright, he's dead. Who wants to play with me? And one of my longtime viewers, Deltron Live, who's been on my channel for a while, I recognized his name right away when he messaged me. He said, you know, I've played this before. And so he's already played it, which is actually really good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Someone who's, like, semi-familiar with the campaign, but is also willing to co-op with me. so it's not just me and one other person horribly confused as we play it. No, Outsiders, he had asked me to. Well, I think he asked me directly to play his campaign, and I told him I will, and I plan on it because it looks great. His Warcraft 3 campaigns are incredible, so again, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I disagree with him on how he thinks about Marauders. I guess I don't know if I'd use the term masterpiece, but it's certainly one of my favorite campaigns ever. He's definitely a person, though, again, he has very high standards, and it shows in his work. That's why he takes so long to put things out. It's very, very, very high standards, and that's okay. It's okay as long as you aren't a snob. And it doesn't strike me that way. So I'm not trying to like stir shit up here. So don't misrepresent what I'm saying. Alrighty. I wonder how you'd balance a co-op game. Would be hard. Yeah, I agree. So that's why I'm very curious to see how that campaign is going to play out. It's going to be really fun, I think. Okay, that's a side quest in an area we haven't gone yet. These guys will all give us side quests eventually, but for now we're just going to go and talk to the main guy.
The Geth just keep coming.
Alrighty, let's talk to this idiot.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Sorry.
Watch out!
For anybody that's ever watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I did when I was a teenager, the voice actor who was Phi Down was the principal. He was Principal Snyder from seasons 2 and 3, and in one episode of season 4. I really enjoyed that show when I was younger, but it certainly has showed its age. It's not something I don't think I could watch again. It's very old. Okay, and we're going to kill all of these, and then we're going to backtrack. Actually, now...
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
That part's kind of terrible because, he pleads for his life, and you literally cannot save that guy. It's something.
Clear.
Okay, and we have to go and clean out this other area, and then we can go and talk to what's his name. Rex is looking pretty cool here, I'd say. Too bad he's going to get murdered. Yeah, we have to clear this out. Then we go talk to Phi Down. We pick up a ton of side quests. And then we go into the sewers. We do all the side quests. And then we can go and... Feros is pretty short, I think. The hardest and longest part is when you come back from the Exogeni facility and you have to either save or kill the colonists. But we're renegades, so you know what we're going to be doing. Though that's another situation where it's tempting to leave them alive, only because then you have an opportunity to do... you have an opportunity later on in Mass Effect 2 and 3, if you keep them alive, for them to show up again.
The Geth will be back. Update Phi Dan, but don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Who is the commander here, Tali? You shut your mouth. Who do you think you are? Telling me what to do. Okay, Chameleon tool is good, but Tali, I think, has the best Omni tool that we can give her. Rex, we need to give... we actually have to give Rex a better Omni... Not an Omni tool, but a biotic amp. What was I putting her points into? Oh, I finished up first aid. I guess we can give her... I mean, we could do damping. I don't think so. I'm just going to level up her electronics and decryption and, make those skills a little bit better for her. Oh, we don't have any amps. Whoops. I sold everything. That's right. Mass Effect is like Until Dawn, but with billions of people in your hands instead of a dozen. Until Dawn was a pretty cool game. How do we get out of here? I think it's back here. I need some better gear for myself, honestly. I'm still wearing like level 5 shit. Not bad. That's not bad, but I could definitely use some better stuff.
tower's secure.
I'm interested in what
If it's
Saren's...
Geth you're looking for.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you
What's
want.
Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Kill them all!
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
I don't really care about all this, but maybe we'll get some
There
XP.
landed at least one.
But, despite everything, there's a chance for growth. When the first wave obliterates their main goal.
Except there isn't. Of course, the Geth.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay, we got some Renegade because we picked the bottom option for everything.
What you've done, but I wasn't trained. I can't. And you're only. It's definitely. Commander.
Okay, so let's go and talk to everybody. Pick up a couple quests. And then we'll go into the sewers. I'm going to get some wine myself, red or white. Well, I've been drinking white, but, you know, it's up to you. That's a choice every person has to make for themselves.
The commander of the ship. We just.
What do you mean?
No. No, thanks, really. Now, please, this work must be completed. Gavin does what he can.
Okay, where are... I don't even remember. This guy's a merchant, I think.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available.
Let me see what you have.
Of course.
See, now we've got all sorts of level 10 stuff. That's that good shit right there. We got like 7.5 million credits. That's crazy.
Thanks for your help.
Where? Here we go.
I'll hold this position in case those things try to attack.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to
Is
deal
there
with
anything I can do?
You find the mains and turn them back on. Unless
Do it
you
yourself.
The colony can't. If I
Her
stay
discomfort seems very real.
Okay, journal. I think there's 3
Nice work with... I still
tasks.
need power cells for this generator. Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few. The top of the line.
All of you guys pray you never have motherboard problems. Yeah, I agree. Because if you replace that, you probably have to replace your hard drive.
The line ship doesn't use the same. Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
All right, Ledra's who we talked to. I think there's one guy who wants us to kill Varen. I think he's in the ship. Yeah, it's this guy.
They'll be back. I can't do anything until he's...
Tell me.
Of course, it would be much better. I'd rather you concentrate. So
Okay, there's that guy. Where's the guy with his wife? I think that's like a separate side quest, but I'm not sure. Nope.
Hello, Off-Worlder. Yes.
I'm not...
I hope you're not contagious.
Let her rest. She just needs rest.
I know there's 1 or 2 more quests.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Some of
these
This is our home. We've watched the... But, despite everything, there's something tranquil. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should... It's not a critical threat right now. But getting rid of that transmitter... Good luck.
Okay, I think that's everything that we want to pick up for side quests here. Let's see. Yeah, there's 3 and then the main one, which is Geth in the Tunnels. So let's go and do that. How do I get into the tunnels? Stairs down to the tunnels. All right, that sounds pretty straightforward. The big issue with motherboards is when you buy a new hard drive, and say you buy an OS, and you think you get an OEM version of an OS. OEM specifically, it's cheaper than non-OEM. If you buy non-OEM, then you could just install it on any hard drive that you want over and over and over. It's not a problem. But if you buy the OEM, which a lot of people do, it becomes married to both your motherboard and your hard drive. So if one of those things needs to be replaced, you also need to replace your OS. You have to buy a whole new OS. Or, I mean, unless you just pirated one. But You know, I buy my OSs, which means if I ever have to replace my motherboard or SSD, I have to buy a new OS too. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, and if you rolled back your BIOS upgrade, that should help. That should do it. Anybody rich enough to have gotten an Oculus Rift slash suitable rig for it? I really considered it. I mean, I'm not wealthy, but if I wanted an Oculus Rift, I could probably put some money aside to get it. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, but it seems pretty cool. There's a water valve.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
I think this is killing the big Varen. I mean, the whole thing with OEM limitations, I mean, the big thing is if you're someone who pirates your OS, that's fine, you know, but that's just... If you're someone who buys your OS, I should say, you know, this is aimed at you, but just keep in mind the OEM thing. It might be worth buying just the non-OEM version from the get-go with the anticipation that you could just use it forever as opposed to having to buy a whole new one. Sludge container. Cool, we got that, and we killed the big Varen. What rifle are you using? There's no target sight bloom at all. What rifle am I using? I think I'm using the pulse rifle, the Geth pulse rifle, because I haven't gotten the Spectre level 10 one yet. It's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. This is where we came in. Oh, no, the last water valve is down here. We got to pick this up. We've gotten to the point of the game where I can just sort of steamroll. I'll be honest about that. Much earlier in the game, I was having lots and lots of trouble. So if you're someone who enjoys watching me fail and struggle, you would enjoy the earlier parts of this. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay now. Actually, what is through this? What is through this door? No, not that one. Well, now we're on the whole other side of the thing. I'll worry about that later.
You don't want to go.
This guy's crazy.
Here for the Geth, aren't
This one is no longer.
Kill him.
Maybe I should just put him out of his.
I thought I'd rather ask Fidan.
All right.
My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind is my own.
I think that's it down here. I mean, there's more. We have to shut down the transmitter, and then there's another water thing that I must have missed. Huh. We'll get it. I thought that was it. I don't remember. There we go. Are there 3? There must be 3. What the hell? I don't remember at all. I find Feros to be one of the hardest planets, which is why I came here last. Because now I've made it to the point where it doesn't matter what I do. I'm pretty sure, like, I couldn't lose. I mean, I could, but it would be much harder to lose. Because I have much better gear. Oh, I remember this. Unity. One down. Which one is Rex and which one is the enemy? Why can't I move? Okay. This game is so glitchy. Like, sometimes you just get stuck in the floor. There we go. Alright, so that's the transmitter. Rex just chased this motherfucker down. That's done. The lame thing about Mass Effect 2 is that they upgrade the security system so you can't slap Omnigel on stuff to open it. Yeah, I think that's a joke they make in the Shadow Broker DLC too. Okay, so apparently there's still a water valve that I didn't turn on. Whoops. Find more valves. Yep, there's one more valve. I swear I checked everywhere, but there must have been one in the tunnel. The first tunnel, perhaps there's two. Is Mass Effect like Halo or something? Well, it's third person, it's not first person, so that's a big difference. But it's more RPG. Halo is like strict first person shooter. Mass Effect is definitely a it's an RPG. So you can level up you can level up yourself, you level up your teammates.
The system is active.
And then you get better gear. You can customize all sorts of stuff in that regard, so it's very different. But in terms of like the combat, you have you have different powers. There's like biotic powers, which is basically space magic. There's tech powers, so you can like overload weapons and things like that. So it's quite different. It's not just a standard shooter. I'm playing it very much like a standard shooter, so I can see how watching this would certainly make it seem pretty similar to a straightforward, like Gears of War-esque third-person shooter. But there's a lot of powers. Once I move on to Mass Effect 2, though, I'll be using powers a lot more frequently, so hopefully it'll be not as bleh. Halo meets Dead Space. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, again, it's pretty much just straight RPG.
Commander, what can I do for you? We've been over this. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, that's done. We do get Paragon for that, but whatever. We get XP. Get these things out of our quest log. Too many of our names are the same color. Just try refreshing Twitch.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not. Please do what you can.
And it may refresh all the colors.
Hello again, Commander. Excellent. I'll organize.
Cool. Give me that Renegade because I told you to pay up. Sounds good.
Nice work with. I still need the. If I find it.
No, no.
I appreciate it. Unless you've got something important, shoot. I'm trying to jury rig. I found these power cells.
Okay, cool. That's done. And again, you can see we're getting a lot of money for this.
Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you.
So credits and XP rewards scale with your level as you progress into this stuff, which is why doing side quests later in the game nets you way more.
Is there something I can do for you?
Which is pretty good. Alrighty. Just gonna keep selling everything. We might keep the kinetic exoskeleton. That's pretty good. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the Exogeni facility. What time is it? How long have I been doing this for? It's been about 3 hours. I probably might stop soon. It's easy to lose track of time when you play this kind of shit. I really need to split these up into smaller portions for YouTube because I cannot imagine anybody's watching a 3-hour-long YouTube video as I play this, but who knows?
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy
That would be Ian. I can't
I'll
help
talk to you when I learn more.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I started at 8. I started, like, 2 minutes before 8. It's definitely been 3 hours. And hit this. My last one that I they keep getting longer, too. The last one I uploaded was, like, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Watch out!
Alright, these guys are dead. We get a point, which is great because we can finish up decryption now. Now we no longer have to put any points into decryption. Everything else I get, I'm probably going to put into assault training and combat armor. And that'll probably be it. That'll probably be it. Alright, Erdnot Rex. Fitness. Tali. Electronics. Cool. So I may drive to the facility and then stop. Again, it's been real long. That's true. You make Masked Imposter. Your name color has changed. Good work. I skipped a lot. I mean, I was playing a lot before Christmas, or I wasn't playing a lot before Christmas, and then I came back. And I'm like, I want to do a lot more of this. Okay. I guess I could just split this into 2 videos. It's always an option. Okay. There might be things to pick up and stuff here, but I don't care. Let's just go.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Well, what's happening here?
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
I'm not going to be getting out of the Mako. I don't really need any extra XP at this point, so let's just not max. I'm not going to min-max my XP by getting out of the Mako to kill this stuff. You can get out as well down here, and like, there's Geth in these little side areas. Yeah, I guess I'll go kill them. What's your StarCraft question, Veroskis? Ursa armor, I think, is some of the best, but it doesn't matter right now. I think Colossus and Ursa armor are some of the best, but we'll worry about that soon. I definitely need some more armor, but I haven't found any heavy human armor. That kind of sucks. Yeah. I would love to get a direct armor upgrade, though, here pretty soon. It's kind of shitty.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is, they must be close to have seen us.
Forget them. We need to find the Geth.
Well, we're not going to forget them. At the very least, maybe we can kill everybody down here. There's one guy, Gavin Hossel, that's who. You want to do his side quest. It actually carries over all the way to Mass Effect 3.
Enough. Relax, Jong. They're
Get back. Who are you? What do you
suggest you don't worry about him.
And you trust too easily.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only Fidan and some of the members of Zeus. I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
Are you planning on doing the Blizzard release missions when they come out? Yeah, absolutely. Within at least a day or two, right when it comes out.
Commander.
We could do a...
That's my daughter. Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Okay, I don't care about that.
Commander. Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I need to retrieve some data.
What?
All you need to do is find my console, and of course, this all depends.
Okay, so we'll do that for sure. And I think that's everything here.
Please. Oh, and I must inform you, someone needs to worry about the bottom line. And in conjunction with... Someone needs to worry about the bottom line. And there are many other industries. There's nothing here to... Okay. Please be careful if you go to headquarters. We don't want any unnecessary...
Heavy Colossus armor is some of the best looking in the game. Turian Colossus may be my favorite. It's the same stuff that Nihilus wears. Yeah, I'd like to get some for Garrus, though. I would need to get medium armor, which I think that just makes it harder to find. We'll see, though. I kind of like the armor I have on Rex, but it won't be too much longer we're going to be having him around. That's why I brought him to Feros, so that he can get some spotlight before we ruthlessly murder him. Okay, and let's go over here. Again, we're kind of at the point of the game where it's not really that hard. It's almost just like we're just playing this to get through it. I could bump up the difficulty now, but I don't see the point.
For this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
I honestly never know what that radio chatter is. It might have to do with Lisbeth, but I'm not sure. Oh god, no, 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 no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh, where is the last save even gonna be? Oh, kill me. Where is this? Where am I? Oh my god. Oh, we're all the way back here. Well, I think that's my cue to stop, and then off camera I'll just go ahead and make it back to where I was.